Hello everyone, welcome to another Sovereign Citizen Sunday. How we all doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. I've had a great one myself. So how we doing? Let's see what I missed. Overthought with 50 bits says, hell yes, Sovereign Citizens. Overthought, thanks for gifting us up, and that catches us up. Hey, Halloween, or wait, was that Halloween Town I saw? Or no? One sec. Yes, hello Halloween Town, how you doing? Evil Dead Guy, what's up? Yeah, so let's just get into it. We're just doing Sovereign Citizens, and we have a lot of them today. So what do we want to start with? Maybe a shorter one? This one's only 6 minutes.
That's your driver's license.
What crime have I been suspected of committing?
What's that?
What crime have I been suspected of committing?
You have no brake lights.
Is that a crime, officer?
It is.
Yeah.
Give me your license.
According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
Give me your license.
Unless there's been a crime committed, officer, I'm not showing my
has
ID.
been committed, and I need to see your driver's
Where's
license.
the corpus delicti?
I need to see your driver's license.
Is there an injured party, sir?
I especially wouldn't fuck with this with cops from the South. I feel like we see less southern citizens, and it's probably because all those videos get confiscated after the police absolutely murder them and take their phones.
I'm not asking you.
Is there an injured party?
I'm not asking you.
Is there an injured party, officer? According to Black...
Will we talk about how much Chile is failing to attack Irish Demon? I know Irish Demon got fucked on something. Like, wasn't Chile trying to, like, copyright his videos or some dumb bullshit? I don't know the specifics. I've talked to Irish Demon some in the past when he covered more Flat Earth stuff. I haven't talked to him in quite a while, so I don't know what's currently going on.
Black's Law Dictionary, a crime
Speak the Truth 16, thanks for 19 months.
is defined as there being an injured party.
Can't hear you.
According to Black's Law Dictionary,
Oh my god, Black's Law Dictionary isn't the fucking Constitution. That's not how this works, and you're also probably reading the 3rd edition because it's free online.
a crime is only defined
The 3rd edition came out 100 years ago. BT dubs.
as
It's out of date.
there being an injured victim or injured party. Is there an injured party?
Your brake lights don't work.
Okay, according to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
I don't... Lady, this isn't a courtroom. Even if what you were saying was true, which it's not, this wouldn't be the place to argue that. It would be the place to give your ID to the officer, sit there and wait for a ticket or a warning or whatever they were going to give you.
Okay.
If I've been suspected of a crime, then prove it.
You have been committed a crime.
Alright, get out of the car, walk back here, see your brake lights out, okay, and that is a crime, so here is a ticket.
Okay, well, according to People versus Battle officer, traffic infractions are not crimes. Please show me where the crime is.
Okay, ma'am, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you to give me your license.
According to People versus Battle, there is no crime.
I'm sorry?
Where's the corpus delicti?
Did she, like, not even turn her radio off? He keeps not being able to hear her. That's just rude. Steve with the Q with 100 bits kicks off a hype train and says, came in on 3rd edition, came out 100 years ago, and thought that was a cruel burn on older D&Ders for a second. Hey, you know, Mr. Blast played AD&D when it was new, okay? He play tested it, so I have respect for the elder tabletop gamers. We wouldn't have 5e if it wasn't for people having to, you know, rocks fall, party dies. Appreciate it. Appreciate your sacrifice. Overthought says her definition of injured, which she means literally, is not the same thing as the legal definition. You're correct. Chiba Honk 420 with 200 bits says, life sucks, have some bits. I'm sorry to hear life sucks. 84% to level 1.
Hi.
Give me your license right now.
Where's the corpus delicti?
This cop has to walk. He's like angry. He's angry pacing, which I don't think is good, and I don't think if that's your temperament, you should be a police officer. Okay, he's not pacing. He legit left. That's fine. It looked like he was gonna mad pace for a second.
Okay, backup has gotten here.
Ma'am.
Okay, I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded with officers.
How could this have happened? If only I'd complied with the basic rules of a traffic stop in the United States. First name bunch of numbers, thanks for gifting a sub, getting us over level 1. Hydrate and a hats off, creepy doll. What would you like me to wear? Hello.
Ma'am, open the door.
I'm not. What crime have I been suspected of committing?
Come
No brake light. We need your license.
According
I'm always gonna pick Flower Crown because I think it's cute. And it's not too hot on my head.
People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes.
Please open your door, ma'am.
I'm not opening my door. Please do not attempt to touch me or my property if there's been no crime committed.
What'd you say?
Please do not attempt to touch me or my property unless there's been no crime committed, officer.
All right, what we need to do is we need to find your license. We need your license, ma'am.
I'm not suspected of committing a crime.
Yes,
And
you
unless
have.
there is no crime,
Yes, ma'am.
I do not have to identify myself.
Ma'am, please please roll down your window and let us have your license.
I'm not.
Fine.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
For a traffic violation of a break.
Traffic infractions are not crimes according to People versus Battle.
I feel like we're in like a loop. We're in like Groundhog's Day, but it's way more annoying.
Ma'am, please open your window.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
Ma'am, if you don't open your window, I'm gonna break your window.
What crime am I being suspected of committing? They're attempting to break my windows.
Oh,
They're attempting.
I think that was a test to see if it was low enough to do this kind of braking instead of that kind of braking. I think when they try to do the pull kind as opposed to the like window smash kind because the debris won't smack into the face of the person as easily, which is good. I don't think they had enough leverage to do the pull kind though. Lily Love Stuff says, my dog came back yesterday after more than a month with my sister in my mom's house, and I'm having to get used to the dog dander again. I wasn't taking my allergy meds. Well, I hope your lungs are okay. What I meant by that, I don't know if I explained that very well. They have a thing they can use to smash windows via concussive force, which is more likely to like shoot the glass into the, face of the person in the car, or if the window's open a little bit and you can get your fingers around it, you can kind of rock it back and forth and pull, and that'll smash the window in a safer way. So I think the officer was checking for that to see if they could do that instead of concussive smashing.
They're attempting to break.
The cops know how about sovereign citizens and how to deal with it, right? I think it's increasingly part of cop training, because it is a phenomenon that's gotten a lot bigger with the internet, as you would imagine. A lot of conspiracy theories have gotten bigger because of the internet. So I've seen police training videos about sovereign citizens, but I don't know how standardized that is. Like, I don't know. Let me put it this way. In videos, I've seen cops who definitely know what sovereign citizens are and called them by name. But I've also seen videos where cops have no idea what's going on. So some people probably get training on it. Some people just see it a lot, depending on the part of the country. For instance, here in Michigan, there's a lot of militia types who also fall into the center of the Venn diagram with, like, sovereign citizen types. So Michigan cops, particularly in rural areas, probably see it a lot, but, like, let's say you were a cop in LA, you probably don't come across it very often, you know what I mean? Can I show these training vids? We've watched them before on the show. 19% to level 2 with 40 seconds left on the hype train.
Break my windows, and there is no crime.
Give me your license.
There has been no crime committed. According to People versus Battle, traffic infractions are not crimes. Please do not attempt to assault me or my property.
Rageology says, hey Hannah, if you remember Peter's Crap Cannabis Utopia prequel novel shamed me into dusting off some story ideas I always meant to write one day. No matter how bad Peter is, he had achieved more than me by actually finishing something. I'm now 30,000 words into a first draft, and words cannot begin to describe how terrible it is or how quickly I'd die of embarrassment if anyone actually read it. Nor can they describe how much fun I'm having writing this utter trash. Well, I'm glad you're having fun.
Open the door so we don't have to break the
Officer,
window.
please do not touch my property or me if there's been no crime committed. They're about to bust the window. They're about to bust the window. They're about to bust the windows. They're about to bust the windows. There's been no crime committed here.
Rageology with 50 bits says, choo choo. Thanks for the level 1 hype, everyone. Female says the term infraction should be a clue that it isn't just a suggestion. You'd think.
Officer E. Parker. Officer C. Huffman. And Officer T. Webster. There has been no crime committed.
She thinks she's nailing it right now.
There's been no crime committed. Please do not touch my property, ma'am, if there's been no crime committed. Please do not touch my property, ma'am. There's been no crime committed. They're damaging the property, and this isn't even my property.
Oh, she's getting someone else's car smashed because she's dumb? That sucks. Imagine you're her friend and your dumbass friend is a sovereign citizen and they get your window smashed in. What a dumbass.
Please.
There it is.
Oh my God!
I think she's not going.
Oh my God, I got glass in my eyes!
That sucks, but that has the same feel to me as the goggles, they do nothing. I don't know why. If you don't get the reference, I don't blame you. That's a shame.
Cuffs.
Do not take my property.
I got it.
Put his on.
Do not take my property.
I'm good. I'm good.
Do not take my
They're on.
property. Do not take my property.
Hey, go ahead and lock them down.
Give me my property, ma'am. Give me my property now. Give me my property.
Got any guns, knives, weapons, or anything I'm suspecting, huh?
Give me my property.
That's a good one. That's succinct. This one might be cheating a little bit. I don't know if this is technically a sovereign citizen, but it is someone driving on a suspended license and it's pretty quick, so let's check it out. And it's Ohio. Fuck Ohio, am I right? The okay. Oh my, why are they doing a traffic stop at a light? Have him pull over. What? He's like half in the turn lane and half in the other lane.
Hey, Officer Van Lines, Bayville Police. Where you coming from, buddy? Can't see your license plate or anything.
Oh yeah, you got pulled over because you didn't clean off his license plate well enough in the snow. That happens. If you don't live in a place where it snows, which is a decent number of places, I guess, you need to clean off your license plate area, because if you're driving around and there's snow on it, they can't see it.
Oh, is that where you live? Okay. Do you have your driver's license, sir?
He's on a suspended license. Nearest Crow Hill, thanks for 14 months, says, hey Hannah, I need some help. My Arcane Trickster Rogue just got to level 5 in our 5e game, and I'm looking at changing out spells. Right now it's between Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Charm Person. I guess it depends on what you're looking for. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is good in combat. It depends on how combat heavy your game is in kind of controlling the battlefield and, you know, targeting out people to kind of take out of, or I forget the exact, it makes them, they have to make like a con save or a charisma save, and then if not, they break out in laughter and can't do anything until they save, right? Charm Person is better from a roleplay perspective. I really like Charm Person and spells similar to that, but that's because, like, as much as I do enjoy combat, my favorite part is role-playing and utility spells you can use for role-playing. So I'd go Charm Person, but if you're doing a lot of combat and you'd prefer combat utility, I would say Tasha's Hideous Laughter. First name bunch of numbers says, regarding Ohio, where are you going, Heaven or Ohio? Alan Michael 94, thanks for 5 months. Wisdom save? Yeah, I'd go with Charm Person, but that's my particular taste in how I play. It's going to depend on how you feel about it.
My driver's license is important.
It's not important? No. Can I see?
It's not. Where's your license? Not important. I think it is, especially now that you said that.
Your hands?
Yeah. Go.
Okay. Why is it not important?
Because
Put it in park.
Yeah, it's in park.
All right. What's up?
Because I'm using my personal property.
I'm driving my personal property. Okay, maybe he is a sobsit.
On personal transportation, if you would like me to pull up the case numbers on my phone.
No, I'd like you to get your driver's license like I asked you, and I'm not going to ask you again. Get your driver's license out.
Sir, if you would like, call your supervisor, because this is the Supreme Court rulings.
Okay.
With case numbers
This
involved.
guy kind of sounds drunk, too. Could be wrong. He might just be from Ohio.
That's unnecessary.
That is 100%
Burn.
necessary.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because the Supreme Court ruled that I am allowed and deemed to use my personal property, which is this vehicle.
Where's the license plate on the vehicle?
I don't need it. Because
Oh, he doesn't even have a license plate on. I see.
I am using personal property.
Hand me the driver's license.
What does it matter?
Hand me the driver's license.
I'm not handing it to you. You can call your supervisor.
I'm not calling my supervisor.
Then you can call them.
Okay, come here. Step out of the car. Step out of the car. I'm going to make you get out of the car. Stop reaching for stuff.
I'm not reaching for stuff.
Get out
I
of the
went
car.
to unbuckle. Is your radio?
Get out of the car.
Hold on. Video record right now. Pull your phone out.
Get out of the
Video
car.
Record. Pull
Get
your
out of
phone
the car.
And video record. Oh, my fucking shoulder! You just dislocated it! You motherfucker! Ah! You have no reason and right. You want to lose your fucking... Stop. You seriously just...
Oh my god, there's a passenger who's smoking a cigarette, and I think she's leaning out and giving the cops the finger while she's smoking. Yeah, she's flipping off the cops while she's smoking her fucking cigarette.
Oh!
Nearest Crowhill says, I'm pretty decent at combat already. I like Charm Person since I have Disguise Person, which combos well, but the character has a +0 to Charisma. See, I think that's an even better reason to get Charm Person, because it makes things easier if you do decide you want to use some Charisma for something. I'd recommend it. I'd go Charm Person. Gnome Pickles says, always classy. That's our Cindy.
Video record! Right now!
I got you.
You just dislocated my shoulder, dude.
I told you I was going to
She's recording now with her phone.
ask you again.
You have no right. I'm not being this.
Okay,
dude,
listen.
I gotta get out. Ow. Stop.
Here,
Stop.
roll
You
over.
got my shoulder dislocated.
Here, let me
You have my shoulder dislocated. My paperwork is in the fucking car.
He should have been out of the car and handed me his
Yeah,
driver's license.
feel it.
Nope.
It's just dislocated.
I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt
It's
you.
just dislocated. You
listen.
motherfucker just dislocated my shoulder.
You need to relax.
You just dislocated my shoulder.
Do you need a squad?
Yeah!
Okay.
You fucking asshole! You just dislocated my
Let's get
shoulder!
him out of the road.
With no right! You wanna fucking lose your fucking police license? You're about to!
Does he think you need a like you don't need a you can be a police officer, but there's not like a license to be an officer. It's not like being a doctor that requires actual training. Police license. You're either the police or you're not. It's like saying you're working at McDonald's license. Like, that's not how it works. You either work there or you don't.
You're about to. Get your fucking squadron leader out here, like I asked.
Let's get a supervisor.
Get your video recorder on right the fuck now.
We're gonna help you get up. Put your feet right in
I
front
would agree they should have licensing. I'm saying they don't have to right now.
of mine so we can help you get up.
You only use my left.
I will. Listen, put both feet here so you can use it as a...
Don't touch my, don't touch
I
my
got
right.
it.
Don't touch
I'm
my
gonna
right.
help you get up. You ready?
Fucking hurts.
Ready?
No, grab underneath my shoe. Oh, please
here?
grab underneath the arm. Push, there you go.
Ready?
Ow, 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 ow. Ah.
We got a squad coming.
Oh.
Hold me back here.
Fuck,
You should
dude!
have been reaching in the car.
I can't tell if he's really hurt or if he's malingering. Hard to say.
I don't know what you have in there.
God
You should have
damn
got out
it,
when I
that
told you to get out. Let's go.
fucking, I was getting out.
no, you weren't.
You ripped me out, and I had her getting on video camera.
You weren't getting
You
out.
asshole.
Okay.
You fucking asshole.
Listen. Don't raise your voice anymore. Listen, you're in cuffs.
I'm in a lot of pain.
I understand. We're gonna get you a squad.
Don't.
No updates on Glenn or Marcel. I don't have any on Glenn. Interestingly, though, in terms of Marcel, 2 weeks ago, mysteriously, tons of new videos popped up. Not new videos, but old videos re-uploaded on Peacemaker Animal Sanctuary. He's still wanted. I looked. So, I don't know where he is, but apparently he got an internet connection long enough to upload some videos.
Don't rip on the radar.
So he's out there uploading YouTube videos.
Feel it? You see that? You feel that? Yeah, it's just okay.
Search him. I'll talk to him. That's what you
You
want.
feel that?
Okay, there's a squad coming.
Does he have an accomplice? I would find that surprising. Marcel has a tendency, in my experience watching him, to push away everyone around him who considers him a colleague or friend. So he's had multiple people in the time I've watched him, and especially if you go back to early videos and just watch, he'll constantly have this cycle of, oh, I found some new people to work with, and there's a couple of videos of him working with them and saying really great things about them, and then all of a sudden he'll hit a down cycle, and you guys know how his personality goes, you know, light and dark, light and dark, light and dark. And he pushes them away, and then he starts blaming them for everything. So I don't think he's had, like, a consistent partner for quite a while. Even, like, his relationships. Like, he had a longer-ish relationship just before the being most wanted thing, but that ended shortly before. So, again, I think he doesn't work well with others. Oh, he definitely needs medication. For sure. He has a mood disorder. Like, it's like... It's a whole thing. Marcel watching Hannah. That's this. Hide her in the house. What the fuck? Hey, Colton Comics, how you doing?
What's his deal? Is he suspended or what?
He was reaching to unbuckle.
Okay, I don't know what he was doing. And then he didn't want to get out of the car, so I had to pull him out of the car. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
He was telling me all kind of stuff, talking about he doesn't have to show me his driver's license. His license plates is irrelevant. Okay? That's not what you do. And you're not going to be reaching in the car. You're not going to be
But he
reaching.
was unbuckling.
Okay.
You told him to get out. He was unbuckling when you told him to get out.
Then I
You
told
put
him to get out, and he wouldn't get out.
No, he was
Okay.
unbuckling.
Hey, that's all right. I'm not going to argue with you, okay?
I saw that.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
When
Do you have
he
your
was
driver?
unbuckling. When he was unbuckling, you pulled him out.
He was unbuckling.
He was,
And then he wouldn't get out of the car.
And you said, no, I...
Okay, what else we got? Alright, I have quite a new people today, so bear with me. Let's check this one out.
How you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing today?
Trooper Kelly with the State Police.
When I stopped you, you don't have a plate on the back of the car.
Yeah,
What's that?
yeah, I understand.
This is, I think, the youngest sovereign citizen I've ever seen try and do this. He looks like he's 17. I don't know how old he is. Looks young. Sounds young.
Do you have license, registration, or anything?
No, I actually don't need that. I'm traveling, I'm not driving.
Oh, no, kid, no.
I'm traveling.
Do you have an ID or anything?
No, but I don't need to provide that. I haven't broken any traffic.
At least I can, like, blame this on him being young and dumb, hopefully, and this isn't, like, you know, I hope the foundations aren't completely shot. I hope there's hope for this kid.
I can't hear you. You mind stepping out?
No, I'd rather not, but...
What's that?
I would rather not, to be honest. But...
I can't hear anything you're saying.
I'll speak up for you. I would rather not, to be honest.
Okay.
But what I was saying is, I'm not driving, I'm traveling. So, therefore, I don't need a license or registration. You only need that when you're driving on the roadway, transporting goods or people for money.
Well, in New York State, you gotta have a registration, you have to have a license.
Well, I understand that for New York State statutes and laws.
Yep.
But that's Admiralty law.
Oh no! He's doing the Admiralty law! No, it's not! No, it's not.
I don't fall in that. I fall in their common law.
It's also that'd be Admiralty law, not Admiralty law. I think it's Admiralty.
I'm my own jurisdiction.
You're your own jurisdiction. Alright, well, my jurisdiction has declared war on your jurisdiction, and I'm a cop, so you lose.
Okay.
So, right now you're enforcing Admiralty law.
You know what?
Right now you're enforcing Admiralty law, which is color of law. It's the color of law in statutes and regulations.
Okay.
And you're
all
all.
step out for me?
No, I'm alright.
All right. Hang
But-
tight right here, okay?
No problem.
It's weird, too, because based on, like, he's kind of fidgeting with his hands, I'm assuming he's nervous, which he should be. He's doing something really stupid in front of a cop. What's color of law? Basically, they're trying to make a distinction. The color of law is a thing, but it's not what they are saying it is. So, like, if a cop came to your house and lied to you about a certain law and, like, let him into your house, and then he, like, kidnapped you and the whole time was like, this is lawful, that would be color of law, because he's, like, basically pretending to use the law, and it's, like, aesthetic to do a crime. But they're trying to draw a distinction here and say that basically traffic stops and requiring licenses are color of law, which it's not. It's the law. They're just trying to delegitimize laws they don't like, basically. Hey, Bullet Bill. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Skip forward till when the cop gets back. Oh, he's so nervous. I genuinely feel bad for this kid because he got lied to by the internet and is young and stupid. Might not come back till part 2 because there is a part 2. Oh, here we go.
Do you have it? Hey man, do you have a? Can I get your name? Like a name, date of birth, any of that?
Well, I haven't committed any crime or violation, so I don't need to, so I'd rather not provide
You
that.
violate the vehicle and traffic laws in New York State, and I need you to identify yourself as well. No, I have you detained.
I haven't.
Traffic stop.
I haven't made any. I haven't committed any crimes.
Violated the vehicle and traffic law. So you're not gonna give me your name, date of birth?
No person or property has been harmed, so I haven't committed a crime.
Are you gonna give me your name, date of birth?
I don't need to. I'd rather not. I'm not trying to be. Yeah.
Oh gosh. All right, there's a part 2. One sec. Gotta save this guy's channel. Part 2.
An unlawful detainment.
Hopefully this scares him out of this. I hope so.
How's it going?
How's it going?
Pretty
Mind if
good.
I roll down a little bit so I can talk to you?
I'm alright. I'm just gonna keep it cracked so
Alright.
I can, for my safety.
Am I trying to vehicle off? I can't really hear you, man.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's a loud exhaust.
Yeah.
So,
What can I help you with?
what's that?
What can I help you with?
Oh god. And you can tell they're like, they also can see that this is a young kid, right? So I would imagine they also don't quite know what he's doing or know how to address this, because they don't want to hurt the I'd imagine they don't want to hurt the kid. Like, I know ACAB and shit, but I don't think they're trying to hurt this kid. I think they're just confused and trying to see if he knows what he's doing? Because I don't know if he knows the gravity of what he is doing.
So, the reason that you're being stopped is obviously you don't have any license plates, you don't have a valid registration, no insurance. Having a lack of registration and insurance in the state of New York is a misdemeanor crime.
Well,
and when you commit a crime of a misdemeanor, you're required to give your information. So you have to identify yourself to this trooper.
Yeah.
Okay? Otherwise, you'd be taken into custody and transported for fingerprinting.
Can I explain something to you real quick, though?
Sure.
Oh god, no!
So, I understand what you're saying and what you're enforcing under, you know, the New York State traffic laws and stuff and admiralty law.
Yep.
And that would be applicable to someone who is driving. But like I stated to the state trooper, I'm not driving. The definition of driving in the legalese language, which is used in the courtrooms and in Black Law's dictionary, the definition of driving is commuting on a public roadway, making commerce, well, money, transporting goods or people.
Okay.
And
why does he think that the state gives out both commercial and non-commercial driver's licenses if all driver's licenses were already for commercial purposes? Why would there also be commercial licenses, which are a separate thing?
And under common law, which is the law of the Constitution and the rights that I'm born with as a human living flesh, I'm allowed to travel. But if I were making money, that would be...
You can travel. Your mode of transportation, specifically in this case, driving a car on public roadways, does require a license. You could walk wherever you want as long as you're on public property and not, you know, jaywalking or the other traffic laws, which still apply to you, by the way. I just don't know what to do.
Considered driving, and under your state laws, I would have to have a license.
And I understand that argument, and so I'll just respond to that with this. That's an argument that's made in a courtroom.
Yeah, there's
that's a defense. Okay.
Yeah.
So what police officers deal with probable cause. So if there's probable cause to believe a crime has been committed, police officers must.
Well, yeah, but I'm telling you, a crime hasn't been committed. Like I'm telling.
We did it! Packed it up. Famously, Sherlock Holmes solved every case by someone being like, actually, Sherlock, there has been a crime committed here, and here's how I did it.
Telling you definitions,
Right.
straight up facts.
Right.
I could even tell you court cases that people have gone to court and won it.
I totally understand where you're coming from.
It would be an
But you have
unlawful.
to- But again, that's an argument and a defense that takes place in a courtroom.
That is
So
true. Yeah,
probable
I
cause-
can.
Probable cause is enough evidence for the arrest, and then the defense part takes place in the courtroom. So
No.
that's
That would
what-
be an unlawful. Well, this is an unlawful detainment right now, but it would be an unlawful arrest.
Okay. Well, I would disagree with you on that subject.
That's perfectly
This is a
fine.
lawful traffic stop under the laws of the state of New York.
Well,
and you
I'm telling you that it's not,
you can
though.
provide
But
that
I don't.
defense.
Better lighting.
I don't fall under. Okay. The traffic laws and statutes
So
are in the.
roadways
No, I'm
in the
talking.
state of New York
I'm talking.
belong to the people of the state of New York.
Yeah, they
and
belong to the people.
Of the state of New York.
They appoint
Are
the
the-
state caretakers to take care
The
of
people of the
them.
state of New York have passed laws related to the use of the roadways, and
Yeah.
two of those laws
Those are-
registration required.
Those laws are under admiralty law.
Admiralty law, and no, they're not.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, okay. He's a kid. 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 Oh, sorry, the Jesus Christ got to me. That my upset meter shut up immediately.
No, that's fine. Okay, so because the people of the state of New York have enacted those laws, making it a misdemeanor.
Well, the people haven't said senators
yes, they
did.
have. They elected the officials that passed those laws. So,
We don't elect officials. It's,
Yes, they do.
no, we
They
don't.
elect
No, we
officials.
don't. We don't.
Oh, he's going straight to I just don't think voting is a thing. Weird. Kids can still be mean. I know. But, like, I don't know. I said dumb shit when I was this age, too. I don't know if I was quite this bad in terms of, like, the sheer audacity. But I'm sure there was some stuff. I guess maybe I should have been called out on it more, though, so fair enough. The condescension the kid is giving is not great. It's not good. Not a good way to communicate, especially towards cops. Gnome Pickles says, we all say dumb shit when young, but there's a limit. Yeah.
Don't elect officials.
Through votes and
The votes, they're no.
Sir, this is not going to go your way today. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, it's not about going my way or your way. It's
So-
about what's
so
lawful
if you
and
don't-
my rights.
if you
No.
don't
It's about my rights,
if you
sir.
don't participate with
Sir.
with the process, we'll have to
Can
take you
can I
into
get your? I
custody.
see your badge number. Can I get
Yes,
your
you
first
can.
name,
You can
please?
see my badge
Can I
number,
please get your first
and
name?
My name is Luke Comp, and I can give you my
Okay.
business card.
That's
And
all right,
I
bro.
am a 22-year veteran of the police
Yeah,
force,
that's-
and I can assure you
that's
that you do not have a valid argument at this
I
time.
do.
Your argument and your defense is for the courtroom.
Okay.
And if
Whether
you
it's for the
cooperate-
courtroom or not,
if
you are
don't
not.
cooperate, You'll be taken into custody and you'll be fingerprinted so that we can obtain your identity.
Okay. Whether it's something you say in a courtroom or not, you are in no lawful way to detain me or arrest me.
You are in no lawful way to detain me or arrest me. That was almost a sentence.
Yes,
No,
we
you're
are-
not.
Yes, we are.
I assume he means you're in no lawful position to do so.
Okay.
But he doesn't word so good.
Okay,
Traveling
listen.
on a public roadway that's funded by taxpayers' dollars, those taxpayers.
This cop is explaining this better to this kid than I've ever heard any cop explain anything to any sovereign citizen. He's literally going through like the, you see, and I think I've even said this on stream, when it says, we make these decisions and we're in charge of the government, we're a representative democracy, so what we do is we vote for people who then go into Congress or the state senate or whatever and vote on things, and that's how our will, the will of the people, as it were, is enacted. And most of the people have voted in people who have made it a law that you need to be licensed on the roads. So your personal opinion here isn't important because of the will of the people has been spoken already by the legislature, right? Succinct. He gets it.
Nope.
Have enacted through their legislature laws that govern the use of the roadways.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Are you conforming to your oath right now?
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yes.
Well, you're not, because
Yes, I
you
am.
when you sign to your oath, you sign to the law of the land.
No.
Which is what he's literally trying to enforce right now.
Yes.
No. The laws of the state of New York and the Constitution of the United States.
Yes. And guess what?
There's
The
no such
Constitution
thing
of the
as
United.
laws of the land.
Okay. The law of the land is
There is
common.
no such thing as the law of
You
the
need to
land.
stop interrupting me. It's
The
very
law of the
rude.
land
It's
is
very
not-
rude.
Is not a thing.
Yeah.
There is no.
This kid could probably do to be arrested, if I'm being honest. Like, if this kid gets arrested, that's fine. Call his parents and... call his parents and maybe they can talk to him. Oops.
Common law. Do you hear what I'm...
Common law is from England.
No,
There's
it's
no
not.
common law in the United
Yes,
States.
there is.
Okay,
there's
that
not.
cop is also wrong with what he thinks that word means.
There's a United
But the
States
kid is also wrong.
In courtrooms, there is admiralty.
Constitution and the laws of the state of New York.
Sir, I get what you're saying, but you keep interrupting me, and I don't appreciate it.
I'm listening to what you're trying to say.
You keep
but-
interrupting me. I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, in a courtroom, there's two laws that are
We're
being...
not
Yes,
in a courtroom.
right.
Probable cause is the reason.
His parents are probably sovereign citizens themselves because that's where he learned it. I don't know. I feel like he's almost repeating things too one-to-one to what you hear on the internet. It doesn't have, like... Older sovereign citizens tend to have more nuanced arguments. They're still bullshit and full of holes, but usually they've encountered enough pushback that they had to develop more complicated versions of the worldview that would probably have been imparted onto this kid if his parents were sovereign citizens. But he's giving, like, the sovereign citizen 101, I've never been confronted about any of this before talking points. I know it's like weird for me to say that, but there is a difference, and you can kind of tell based on what they're saying how early someone is into their sovereign citizen phase, because their arguments do tend to change over time, at least a little bit. DJ Shea says, the only people who now know less about the law than cops are sovereign citizens.
We're going to stop your vehicle because you've committed 2 unclassified misdemeanors.
I
in the
haven't,
state
though.
of New York.
I haven't,
and
though.
if you refuse to identify yourself, then we have to take you into custody.
Okay, so what happens if I identify myself?
What's that?
What would happen if I identify myself then?
If you identify yourself, they'll issue you a couple of traffic
Also, are your
tickets.
cameras recording? I don't see any
Yes,
flashing
everyone's
lights.
cameras are recording.
Well, I heard a radio saying to mute the audio.
So if you identify yourself,
I don't see a flashing red light.
okay, it's right there. Okay.
Okay.
You see my data timer moving
Yeah.
forward. Okay, it's recording us. Okay, so if you do identify yourself, the trooper will issue you several tickets, and you'll be free to leave, and they'll have the car towed. Okay, if you refuse to identify yourself, then we have to take you into custody, take you to the station for fingerprinting, so that we can identify who you are.
That's unlawful.
It's like the meme with Patrick and the wallet. DJ Shea says, the only people who now... oh no, I read that one. Tea with Goblin says, the legal defense, unusual strategy.
There has not been any... No, Dad, you're not with this.
Did he call him Dad?
No, I'm not done talking to him. I'm trying to educate you, buddy.
Okay, fuck this kid. I'm so over it.
Oh my god.
I'm more than happy for you to take you out.
You have no idea how badly I want there to be a part 3 to this. Anyway, that's that kid. How about a quick one? This is, some people from the convoy, were squatting in a church in Ottawa, and this is what happened. They're kind of sovereign citizen-y. Maps and Mimics with 50 bits says, no.
There was an impromptu demonstration this morning outside a Lower Town church hours after an eviction deadline passed for the group with links to the Freedom Convoy to leave the property. That group still refusing to go. CTV's Graham Richardson is there and has been watching this for us. So where do things stand right now, Graham?
It's a good question, Patricia. It's really a simple story. This group behind me has a dispute with their landlord. They say they've paid the rent or tried to. The landlord says they haven't. They've got to leave. They're not leaving. They're staying put. Of course, this group, as you said, affiliated with the convoy, invited the media onto the steps today and then long. They told some photographers from CP and CBC to leave. They still stayed and took some pictures. Then they started to hit them with water guns and to try to push them off the property, accuse them of trespassing. Now they say they're going to do a private prosecution against these people.
Private prosecution. Maps and Remix says, was supposed to be, no, I'm trying to educate you.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Oh, heck, where did it go?
They say that the bailiff who tried to evict them broke.
Do I want a video of a Scottish sovereign citizen guy for later? Yes, please.
The law. They're under criminal investigation now. It's not at all.
Also, how you doing? $27.
But that's the truth. Here's one of the organizers and what he had to say about why they're staying put.
We're not leaving. We're lawfully here, and certain individuals have.
Thanks for the link. We'll look at this in a little bit. DJ Shay says, oh, this is the weird sovereign citizen cult that formed in Canada after the Freedom Convoy. Have you looked into these people before? Because they're wild. I haven't. This is actually the first I've heard of them. MH Dark Beast says, afternoon, Hannah. I'm tired but want to share. If you pay for Walmart Plus for groceries, you now get Paramount Plus for free. Not a bad deal if you just want to watch new Beavis and Butthead, Star Trek, or the Orphan prequel. Excuse me, there's a Walmart Plus? What the fuck is happening? P-Meal says, Canadian extremists don't have easy access to firearms. I'm very glad. And someone gives a cat cleanse. Whew, that was a lot of stuff at once.
What are you doing? Archer? What? Are you being a brat? Are you being a brat? Huh? Are you being a brat?
I like a vocal kitty.
Broken the trust.
This is a beautiful hat, by the way. I want that hat.
Trespass Property Act, and now we've mentioned to them they're interfering with a social and benevolent gathering. We understand to be contrary to the Criminal Code of Canada. Please leave. Individuals that are interfering with a social and benevolent gathering, this individual with the brown jacket, this individual with the black t-shirt. Make sure we get that documented. Camera team.
Okay, so that's them talking to the photographers, telling them to get off the property after they'd asked them to come on the property.
I hope the water guns were just full of water.
So, I mean, again, Patricia, the bottom line here is we have a dispute between the tenants and the landlord. The police were just called because the people in the church called the police about the media situation. The police have now left. There's not any clear indication that this is going to move any further today. But I am reminded of those very cold days in February with blasting music and dancing. It's a lot warmer right now, but they're doing it on the steps of the church right now. They're dancing, and they are saying they're not leaving. And there are members of the community around quite frustrated by that, but this is where we stand, which is exactly where we were basically 24 hours ago.
Yeah, residents in Lower Town definitely reminded of February as well. They've been advised by some of the community groups to just stay back and let the officials handle this, but that level of frustration must be starting to rise with this mini circus happening right there on the steps.
It is, and it's kind of got that thumbing your nose sort of tone to it, which they love to do. When he came out in the crown and the gloves and the scepter, he's saying it's street theater. We want to bring humor to this, and you know, a lot of people quite fatigued by the messages and the fact that they see it as a fairly clear dispute. If you haven't paid your rent and you've got a bailiff at your door, you pretty much have to leave. They say it differently, at least for now.
Interesting. I'll have to look into them more. Let's check out this Scottish one. Alamet, thanks for 14 months, says, woo! And Lily Love Stuff says, they're Canadian, the water guns were full of gravy and mac dinner. You mean craft dinner?
No.
No? Alright.
Don't open my door. Don't open my door, sir.
Put your window down.
No, I'm not required to put them out my window.
So I can speak to you, sir.
I can hear you fine.
Right, no boss, sir. You got a phone there?
No.
Any reason why you were on your phone?
I don't consent to your questioning, officer.
I don't consent to your question, officer.
What reason's that, sir?
Sir, can I ask you, are you standing under your oath today as a constable?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay.
Google has a hard time with Scottish accents, apparently, for some reason.
I'll accept your oath to being a constable. I don't consent to you being a police officer. I don't consent to you carrying out government corporate business and business on behalf of the Crown. I must advise you, Constable, I'm a very, very peaceful man. There'll be no need for any... No, I'm not. I understand what a free man is. I'm a Scottish sovereign.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Citisaurus. The context of the clip was he had just gotten done trying to bite me, hence I was asking why he was being a brat. I think the washer-dryer was annoying him. He loves to talk non-stop. Cute.
I'm a very, very peaceful man.
I've never heard an actual, like, pacifist ever have to say that. I'm a very peaceful man, trust me. For real, wink.
Peaceful, and there'll be no need, I'm speaking, sir. There'll be no need for any of your weaponry, no need for any violence here today, and the God's peace be with you, sir. How can I help you?
This is the most passive-aggressive sovereign citizenry I think I've ever seen.
That's all the reason why I've stopped you straight.
He's talking like it's the 1500s.
You're using a handheld mobile device.
Okay.
Whilst driving.
I hear what you're saying.
Okay, you're not obliged to say it unless you wish to do so. When you do say, well, we know you may be using evidence, okay?
Okay.
Charges today's day and date, sir, in London Road, Glasgow, did use a handheld mobile device, contract section 41D Delta, the Road Traffic Act 1988. Any reply to make to that charge, sir?
Yes.
What's that?
The reply I wish to make to the charge is...
Put your window down just a wee bit for me, sir. It's just because I can't hear you, that's all.
Right.
That's great, thank you.
Oh, the poor puppy.
Thank you very much, sir.
Right, the reply I wish to make to the charge...
I hope the pupper's okay. Lily Love Stuff says, I have a hard time with Scottish accents and I dated a Scottish man for like 6 months. If he was drunk, then I couldn't understand a word he said. Overthought says, this dude after being arrested.
Scottish! It's shite being Scottish! With the lowest of the low! The scum of the fucking earth!
What a good movie. Sequel's pretty good too. Is that controversial? I actually don't know the general opinion on Train Spotting 2. Sky Comet says, there's a whole joke on YouTube about Scottish accents and technology. It's called Scottish Elevator Recognition, and it's a comedy skit. Tea with Goblins is a cleanse because I adore Scottish accents.
And Brennan. Two Scots that are so Scottish, we can't understand them.
Break! You're not getting your right.
I did! Hey, Preston, when you get the boat...
Look at that, you go for?
No, you did!
Yeah, you did.
Where are you? What I did? What I up, but stand that!
You did it in my hand!
And I did it well! Yeah.
We are mad.
Yeah. In debt. I'm in debt. I'm in serious debt. I'm in serious debt.
Jesus Christ.
Charges. I'm not driving today. I am not driving.
You've got your licence on you, sir?
A driving licence is in place if I want to act in commerce or for financial gain, but at this point in time I'm simply just travelling.
Right, okay.
I don't even know where he's getting that, because where sovereign citizens in the United States get that, it's the Black's Law Dictionary, like 3rd edition or something like that. And even then it's a misinterpretation of what is being said, so it's wrong on multiple different levels. But where is he getting this? Because that wasn't even a Black's Law Dictionary wasn't applicable to the UK. Like, it's an American law dictionary.
Okay, sir, can you give me your name and address, please?
My name is John.
John?
Son of David.
Is that, sir?
John, son of David.
What's your surname?
Well, I don't have a surname. I'm John, son of David. If you have your birth certificate handy, it shows you that...
Is there any reason why your passenger's recording this just now, sir?
Yeah, absolutely. For my own safety and your safety.
Okay, sir, no problem. Have you got any identification on your
Am I required to have identification?
I'm just asking if you have.
Am I required to...
I actually don't know what the Scottish... I know in America you're required to. I don't know about... Do you need a driver's license in Scotland on you at all times? I would imagine. DJ Shea says Section 192 Road Traffic Act 1988. The act itself provides a very basic definition of what driving means. A driver is someone who steers the vehicle as well as any person engaged in driving.
Carry it, sir.
Okay, so you're now...
Knowing sovereign citizens, they'd probably be like, I'm not engaged at all. I'm single, or I'm already married, not engaged, and driving.
You're kind of obstructing us.
Right, I'm not wishing to obstruct you.
You're
asking who I am, and I'm telling you who I am.
I'm asking you for your name and your date of birth so I can check if you hold a valid DVLA driving licence in which to be driving this vehicle.
Right, okay. If you want to put my registration number into your PNC computer.
I require you to give me your name.
Right. Well,
you can hand your driver's license into the police station within a day or two if you don't have it on you. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, the driving licence is the birth certificate is Crown copyright, sir. And Crown copyright, I cannot use that for fraud. That's fraud. You're asking me to commit fraud just now. Because the birth certificate...
Who you are.
I'm telling you who I am, sir. My name is John, son of David, born in Lillian.
Right, so what's your date of birth?
Well, I can't remember coming out my mother's waters. Can you remember when you were born, sir? You're asking me to commit fraud. I can't tell you a date I was born when I wasn't there.
Mother's waters, yeah. So this is a lesser used sovereign citizen strategy, but I have heard this a couple times when they're asked, like, where are you from, or, like, where, whatever. If it gets on that topic, I've heard them say this, that they're like, I don't know where I was born because I can't remember it, and I don't trust my birth certificate. I don't know why. Lumi, how you doing? Hi, Raiders. I'm Hannah. We're doing Sovereign Citizen Sunday right now, which are basically a group of people who think that they don't have to have driver's licenses and have their vehicles registered, and they think that they can do kind of whatever they want because they think the government doesn't have authority over them. It's pretty funny. So we're just hanging out and watching that. Go check out Lumi. They make really great content, very cozy. So go check out the link in the chat.
You committed a moving traffic offence.
I'm not driving, sir. I'm travelling. I'm not acting in comment.
Oh, did I get raided twice? Someone said it was also a KF Logan raid. I didn't see the KF Logan raid, and I apologize if I missed that. But go check out KF Logan as well. Or if I didn't get a notification or something. Interesting.
Yes, if you read Black's Law Dictionary, I'll show you just now. Hold on a wee sec.
Oh, you raided Lumi just as they were raided. Okay, cool.
There is a driving license in place if I choose to use it. Can I just quote you? So, this is...
Well, welcome everyone. Radiology says the existence of a Scottish sovereign citizen is doubly bizarre when you consider quite a lot of Scots are still a tad upset over a number of wars across a number of centuries that concluded with the establishment that no Scot is in fact sovereign.
Your documentation with driving.
No wonder you guys are grumpy. I get it.
Travelling under Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. A driver is one employed in conducting or operating a coach, carriage, wagon or other vehicle, a horse, mule or other animals, bicycle, tricycle.
Right, sir. If you don't provide me your details, I just have to warn you, you will be under arrest for police
Can I just show you?
Okay, sir?
A traveller, one who passes from place to place. No, I do not understand.
Yes, sir.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand.
Right, sir. Saying is, but the fact that you're not giving us any of your details...
Sir, I'm giving you...
For any of the raiders who aren't familiar with sovereign citizen stuff, when they say, I don't understand, they think when a cop asks you, do you understand, that they're secretly asking, do you stand under? Which they think is magical legal shorthand for, do you give me the authority to arrest you and have the laws apply to you? Because they think that laws require explicit consent to apply to you, as in you signed contract saying you agreed to driving rules. Which honestly, I'd argue signing a driver's license in the first place ever kind of is anyway. But whatever. DJ Shay says Black's Law is for the fucking US, you clown embarrassment to Scotland. I think we're going a little far, okay?
You're not giving me your details.
You asked me who I am. I'm John, son of David.
Bullet Bill says, I swear Hannah knows most of these things like second language. I'm pretty fluent in crazy. Trust me. I know. I can speak QAnon, too.
Son,
it's a difficult language, but rewarding when you get to communicate with the natives.
John, son of David.
Okay, and you will be arrested for the offence of obstruction on top of the moving road traffic offence that you've
Right,
committed.
okay.
Sir.
Right, okay. I'll tell you who I am. I am John, son of David, from the family Burns. That is who I am.
Burns?
No, that's not my name, sir. My name is John, son of David, from the family Burns. I'm not John Burns. That is not me.
What name is
The name in my birth certificate.
License, sir?
The name in my birth certificate
is
the name in my birth certificate is John Burns.
John Burns.
Right,
Okay,
but that is
John.
not me. I must advise you, Constable. I'll be using this in court of law, and that is not me.
For the purposes of me checking out your DVLA driving licence, your name, for all intents and purposes, is John Burns. Would that be correct?
That would be correct. But that's not my name and that's not me. I'm John, son of David, born of the family Burns.
Do you mind if I call you John?
Yes, I do.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Would you be able to give me your date of birth, please? The one that is registered on your birth
Right,
certificate.
I can't give you that date of birth. You're asking me to commit fraud just now.
There it is again, similar to the location of your birth. They can't guarantee that their birthday is their birthday because they were just told it. It's an incredibly solipsistic way of living that they can't trust anyone, including their parents, to tell them their real birth date.
Fraud if you give me an incorrect one.
No, it's not.
It's fraud if you're using it to...
But I can't confirm. I can't remember coming out of my... I can't remember coming out of my mother's waters. Can you?
No, but
Listen, coming out of my mother's waters? Who talks like that?
Both my parents are confirmed liars because they told me about Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy, and if I'd kissed lassies, my teeth would fall out, and all they were lies.
I can't trust my parents because they lied to me about Santa, the Tooth Fairy, and that my teeth would fall out if I kissed girls. That's solid logic. I buy it.
So I can't confirm to you that my date of birth is true, and you're asking me...
If I kiss lasses, my teeth would fall out. That's my best Scottish accent. Don't ask for my worst.
And you're asking me to commit fraud?
I'm asking you to tell me your date of birth. Yeah, you're spot on.
Thank you very much, Constable.
Right. What's your date of birth, John?
Right, I can't confirm it to you.
Right,
I can tell you.
In your license?
I tell you what I'll do to you. I'll confirm where I'm currently residing.
See this fine lady here? Does she ever buy you a card annually once a year? If so, when does that happen?
She doesn't give me birthday cards, Constable.
She's a terrible woman.
Listen, I feel sorry for you guys standing in the rain. I really do.
Right.
I'm alright with that.
Alright, sir. The birth
Listen,
date
it makes
is
us laugh anyway.
The birth date is registered on your license.
Everybody you stop and just give you all their details and sit in your motor and everything, it's fine. This is good for you.
Not at all, sir.
It's educational purposes.
Right, sir. We'll ask you what address is actually... sorry, what date of birth is held on your DVLA driving licence that you hold?
Well, I can't confirm that because that's fraud. You're asking me to commit fraud just now.
Mr. of David, you know fine well.
I'm John of David, son of David, born of Lillian. What you can do is you can check my address out if you want.
Do that.
Aye, and that'll confirm who I am. John, son of David, from the family Burns.
Not really.
It is.
I honestly think these cops are getting a kick out of this. Yeah, $27 says actually think the coppers are loving this. Like it'll break up the monotony. Yeah, he's cracking up. That's hilarious.
But I can't give you that. You're asking me to commit fraud.
See, I've got a pal called Frank Hogg, right?
Uh-huh.
Frank Hogg stays with his dad, who's Frank Hogg.
Right.
Frank Hogg's got a boy called Frank Hogg.
Can I give you one of these leaflets?
No,
it helps you get away with parking tickets,
So if
speeding
you give me
tickets
an
and red
address-
lights.
What about mobile phones and everything?
Aye, aye. Anything that's against if you're not driving, because we're just travelling just now. Aye, it's all insured. It's insured to the 13th of November. John, son of David.
Right, John.
Sir.
Sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Constable.
What is the date of birth that is held on your...
I can't confirm that, Constable. I'm not trying to be awkward, but I can't confirm to you that because I wasn't there.
Did he just say he wasn't there when he was born?
Right, John. The one John
Sir,
already, mate.
Sir, Constable.
Right, sir.
Thank you.
If you
I'm
do not
showing you
provide me
respect.
with your correct details, sir, you will be under arrest for obstruction, okay?
Right. Can I be under arrest for obstruction? Because I'm not causing obstruction. I'm telling you exactly
Yes,
who I
no,
am.
You're not, sir. Okay, I require you to give me your name and your date of birth so I can check out if you hold a valid DVLA driving licence. You're failing to do that, sir. Okay?
Right.
So, as I said to you, are you willing
But I
to
can't
give me
remember
the
my
details?
date of birth. I can't remember my date of birth. And I'm not causing obstruction, I'm telling you who I'm at. And I'm telling you.
They should just ask, what's the date of birth on your driver's license? Like, what does your license say? What does it say on whatever?
Where I stay.
You are obstructing the police in the line of their duty.
I can't remember my date of birth. So how can I be obstructing anybody? I can't remember. You say to me, do you remember?
Sir, statistically, what day of the year are you most likely to eat cake? Please answer the question.
Through that life, I've not got my driving license on me. I'm not driving. I'm just simply travelling. At this point, there is a driving license in place if I choose to use one. If I want to use the roads.
You require to hold one, sir. To drive on the roads.
If I want to act in commerce or financial gain, then I've got a driving license in place. But at this point in time, under your dictionary, I'm just simply travelling, sir. There's the travelling. One who travels from place to place, whether for pleasure, instruction, business, or health. A traveller, sir, under Black's Law Dictionary, which is your dictionary.
Where is it?
No, it's not. Black's Law is an American law dictionary.
So you don't need a driving license?
Right, I'm a traveller just now. There's a driver, one employed. I'm not employed just now, I'm just simply going to the shop for him.
The version that gets used most often by United States sovereign citizens, because it's a United States law dictionary, though it is out of date by a lot, uses the term employed, but it's using the term employed like one might employ a tool, one might employ an instrument, one might employ, you know, a hammer, right? It's not using it in the way that we might use it today to mean employed as in you have a job. It means to use, which is still a use of the word employ, by the way. But they read it incorrectly so that they think the law doesn't work the way that it actually does, so they think they can get away with driving without a license.
A banana. I'm not employed, I'm not a driver. And I'm not causing obstruction, I'm telling you exactly who I'm at. But I can't tell you my date of birth, I don't know it. If you ask me who, I'm John, son of David, that is who I am. No, I'm John, son of David, born to the family Burns. That's my name. That's who I am. That's been accepted in Glasgow Sheriff Court.
What's the name of your
many occasions. What?
The driving license you hold, what's the name?
John Burns.
What would be your conformist?
Oh, by the way, from the raid, I'm officially at 10,500 followers. I wanted to point that out, so thanks, new followers. Half the way to 11,000. Nice. So appreciate it.
Name.
But I'm not conforming, I'm not an religious UK subject.
You have to get your driving license. So when you were doing that, what name did you use? John, see at the end of the day, I'm not wanting to lock you up, right? I want to go for a cup of tea.
You seem a nice guy, Constable.
Well, a lot of people disagree with that, right?
Maybe they do. You seem alright with me.
I'm not wanting to lock you up. I'm not wanting to ruin your day.
Right. Okay.
I want to get this sorted. Possibly because of the rain. I'm getting wet.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do, right?
I don't need an umbrella.
No, it's alright.
What I need to do, John, is get your name and your date of birth because you're committing a moving road traffic offence.
Right, okay. I've given you my name.
I require your name and your date of birth.
There's a date of birth. There's a date of birth I was told, but I can't. But you must.
How hard was that? He just give him the date of birth that's on the certificate. Great.
Right, I cannot.
What do I get for 11,000? The satisfaction of a job well done. And, you know, more regular viewers. The more people follow, the more people are likely to watch while I'm live. It's just nice knowing people are watching.
Confirm that date of birth.
That's alright, so what we'll do is we'll do checks via DVLA to ensure that you've got a licence in place.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Know that I need one right enough because I'm just travelling at this moment in time. I'm just going for a banana.
What's your current address, sir?
Right, okay, hold on a second and I'll write this down now.
John, that's not what I was expecting.
Is it?
No.
What were you expecting, sir?
You'll get if I take that, John.
Somewhere left of the 7-3 or something like that, you know.
Something what?
To the left of the 7-3 by the 7th moon or something weird that you're going to tell me.
I'm just telling you fact. This is your dictionary.
It's not my dictionary.
This is what you're taught in Black's Law Dictionary.
Right. So give us a couple of minutes. We'll do the checks, right? We'll come back.
Not a problem.
We'll deal with the rest of it.
I've not finished answering your charge, by the way.
Right, we'll come back and I'll.
Right.
What's your reply?
It's very right. Okay, where did
I can't write War and Peace.
No, I'll give you my reply.
Yeah.
Right, what is it? What did you write in your book? Because I don't even know what you've said, what you've wrote already.
I've not started writing it yet because you started telling me you weren't going to give me your details, sir.
Right. Okay.
So,
right, my reply is just now.
Yeah.
The Road Traffic Act
Yep.
does not apply to me.
The Road Traffic Act doesn't apply to me. Bold.
As at this point in time, I am not driving a vehicle.
I mean, you are parked currently, so technically correct.
I'm simply just travelling. That's it.
Okay, sir.
No
You do
problem.
hold a valid DVLA licence,
If
yeah?
I choose to drive in commerce or for financial gain,
I'm just asking you the question, sir. Do
there
you
is
hold
one
one?
in
Yeah.
place, yes.
Excellent. Okay. Do a couple of checks. I'll come back and speak to you in a minute. Okay,
That's
sir?
fine, no problem. So did you enjoy your job as a constable?
I used to, John.
Fair.
Used to tell you on the Scottish Sovereigns?
No.
Till you met the
20
Sovereigns?
minutes ago.
Do you want a flyer?
No, it's alright.
Are you sure?
For my work, I look like
Aye,
getting away at 3 instead of 4.
could you put that on the police station for us?
What do you think the
There's a
chances of
couple.
that, John?
I think you should, because it helps people with dealing with it helps people dealing with like Road Traffic Act and the council tax,
Right.
and the bedroom tax. Fines, if you get a fine, we can help you deal with that, constable.
I'll be in touch, John.
Aye,
That's
aye.
marvellous.
Aye, just join the site. Join this PC pod with your wee photo.
No worries. I'll do that.
I must say, he's a pretty.
The internet is an absolute blight, and I'm part of the problem.
I didn't used to be this friendly with constables, I tell you.
Aye.
I used to be very aggressive.
You used to be a
but
pain in
I've
the
learned-
ass when I
I've
went
learned-
to
aye, I used to be a parent, but you know I'm just a sovereign. I'm just a sovereign. So you're driving just now today, aye?
I'm not driving, John. I'm merely travelling.
No, no.
See?
Obviously, I like your style, right? But you're actually driving because you're acting in commerce. I'm just travelling.
Alright.
So you're a driver, the
You're
road
going to
traffic
buy a
act.
banana.
Aye,
So that
but
must...
you'll know.
No, but you are. You told
Aye,
me
that's
that
right.
that's
I'm
in
just going.
commerce, isn't
I'm
it?
going
So
for
you're
a.
going to buy a banana, so surely that's...
I don't know. I'll need to look that man up.
Definition.
I don't know. I'm just travelling now.
We're under the purchase of exotic fruits, I would imagine.
Aye, the Purchase of Exotic Fruits Act, 1988.
Listen, you better not be sticking me on YouTube later on.
We will. Can I give you the
Oh,
address?
no.
Aye, listen, you'll be under Police Scotland, Glasgow, right?
Right, okay.
Just and if you Google it, there's another guy that's on it as well. He's very articulate and all that. And
You
he'll
put me down as Tam, son of wee Bobby for the Carlton.
right, okay,
Thanks.
right, okay. I'll write that as a comment. I'll write that down now. Tell him son of wee Bobby for the Carlton. Is that what you're fake, constable?
That's where wee Bobby was for.
Right, tell him son of Bobby.
Wee Bobby.
This is like the nicest sovereign citizen like interaction I've ever seen.
For the Carlton, right, okay.
Do people get away with things citing this shit? No. Sometimes the cops just give them a warning if they just don't want to deal with the paperwork or are trying to be nice, but they've never actually won based on it, no. Like, this guy's fine probably because he did end up giving them the information, so he might be fine, but no, they don't actually get away with it.
See,
not in the long run, at least.
Tell you why my girlfriend, my lovely girlfriend here's laughing, because I get stopped before and I get all aggressive and I was getting... But you learn,
I can't
once you
believe
learn
that.
the law. Once you learn the law, you learn how to deal with the constables and then it's alright. You don't fear them anymore, it's no problem. So I understand these are just doing a job now as opposed to it was like, oh, the police, you know what I mean? And it's funny, it's good, it's entertaining.
Good.
Wait till you get me in court, I'm Procurator Fiscal and I'm
way.
I'm
You
Procurator...
don't defend yourself, do you?
Aye, I'm Procurator in Rensurm and I'm party litigant, so wait till you get on the dock in front of me.
Give me a hard time.
Well, I'm just asking you, did I tell you, Constable, I was going for a banana?
Did?
I did tell you that. You won't forget me.
That's for sure. See, when I chuck it, you're going to be a chapter in my book. A whole chapter.
Join the site.
Not just a footnote.
You need an email address and a password and that gets you onto Scottish
Go on.
Sovereigns.
Tam son of wee Bobby
Right.
at google.com.
Right, okay. Oh, I tell you, this is going to be good. This will get 1 million hits on YouTube.
Aye.
I've got tax for a year and I've got insurance and my MOT's just been done, so it's all fine.
Great stuff.
No warrants, everything's great, hunky dory.
Glad to hear it. So where are you off to this good morning?
We're just going for a
For a
banana,
banana,
Constable. Try to catch me, try to get me to see I was a driver. I had a good laugh anyway. This doesn't even go to court, honestly. I've been so many times, the procurator fiscal just wraps it once they find out we're sovereigns, honestly. And we go to court, when we go to court, they try and get us on the name, and we read out a 3-page statutory declaration of who we are. And Bangalore Principles of Judicial Conduct 2002.
So are you John Burns?
No, I'm John, son of
Did
David.
you used to be John Burns?
I probably used to when I was born, but I didn't consent to it.
No, you didn't.
Sky Comment says, yeah, embarrassing yourself, yeah, embarrassing yourself, you feckin' stupid bastard.
No, because I was only wee.
That's right. I was wee when I was born too.
What are you, right?
You wouldn't believe that now, right?
I wouldn't know, no.
Right, sir.
Right.
Everything came back on the details that you gave us.
That's amazing.
When was the last time, when did you move away from 37 Elm Drive?
I've changed my licence, I've sent it away,
Sent
I've
it
done
away?
it. Aye, it's done.
Right.
They sent me it back, but
I think we got most of the stuff out of that. That's funny. That was actually one of the most positive sovereign citizen things I've ever seen.
Okay. Pulled over. Today is... What's today's date? Today is September 11th, 2022. Cornell Police Department, once again, restricting my right to travel on the public highways. They're on by horseback carriage. Now, I'm...
Oh god, this guy's gonna be obnoxious, I can already tell. Gregory Term says, did you hear about this Celtic soccer fans disrupting the tribute to the Queen? I did. I saw.
I'm filing a lawsuit. Regardless, lawsuit is being filed right now. What's the emergency, officer?
This guy's coming in fucking hot, too.
Emergency?
Emergency.
I stopped you because your inspection is out since March 31st. Okay?
Your emergency lights, sir?
Okay, so he doesn't have his vehicle up to date on inspections. Some U.S. states require you to get your vehicle inspected every so often and to display like a sticker or something that says you've done so. I'm not in one of those states. Syposa with 84-bit says name pronounced Skifazoa. I always do that. God, I'm sorry. Skifazoa. Almost though he would say CC here. Yeah.
It's supposed to be used by federal law if there's an emergency. You just admitted there was no emergency. You pulled me over for a code violation that's under the commercial vehicle codes and commerce. I don't operate under commerce or vehicle. I am privately traveling in my private conveyance, and right now you have violated my rights. Violation, first violation, $200,000.
Oh, okay. He's charging. $200,000 you owe me right now, officer. Hand it over.
You touched my vehicle. That's the second violation. It's another $200,000.
For touching your vehicle, wow, that's a lot of damage. Even if the cop was touching your vehicle unlawfully, does he understand how damages work in court? You don't just get to name random numbers. The damages that you're entitled to are, like, relative to the level of actual damage done to you financially and emotionally, and the cop touching your car is neither of those things.
Anything else you do from here on out, we're going to up it to $1 million.
Anything else just automatically gets $1 million for some reason. I didn't know that you just got to choose like that. Anything else you do, which is vague enough that even if the cop walks away, that could be doing something. All of a sudden you owe me $1 million. Fun fact, $27 just for being in chat owes me 70 bajillion 100 trillion euros. So that's cool.
This is your notice of liability. Okay? I don't need a license, registration, or insurance, or anything to operate my private conveyance on the public roadways.
You've already watched my YouTube video. I know you have. Watched every single one of you that watched it.
I have.
You watched everyone who watched your YouTube video? That's not a feature I'm familiar with on YouTube.
Oh, well, you're going to be on the next one.
See you, Bullet Bill.
Uh-huh. What's your name, sir?
Officer Emo.
Officer Emo.
Yep, I work for the city of Hornell.
Is your camera on?
Absolutely.
Awesome, thank you. I'm going to be requesting that.
I just want to make sure before we go any further, you're not willing to show me any proof of identification.
By the Constitution and state law, I absolutely positively do not have to. Unless
That's incorrect. In all 50 states of the United States, you are required in a traffic stop to present a driver's license or other ID to the cops.
I've committed a crime, violated somebody. When you say I did a traffic violation, that actually means...
Do they use euros since Brexit? The UK didn't use euros already. They were still on the pound.
That I've injured somebody.
It was one of the, like, it was one of the concessions they had already gotten from the EU, like, when they joined it, was that they didn't have to, like, get rid of the pound. And look what happened. Look what happened, UK.
Somebody damaged somebody or sexually assaulted somebody.
And which is it based on again?
Shapiro versus Smith have the right to travel upon public highways, therein by horseback carriage, automobile, or any other means of travel unimpeded. All commercial vehicle codes, policies, state statutes, revised state statutes, and codes pertain to people operating the roadways in commerce. These roadways, they belong to me. They belong to that person, that person, that person. They don't belong to you.
Yes, and we all collectively voted for legislators that then made it so that you needed a driver's license to operate on these roads. That's how that works.
Belong to some government entity.
And no time did I say they belong.
Oh, absolutely not. And so, I'm asking you right now to let me travel on freely, or anything you do from here on out. I'm going to personally hold you liable, Mr. Emo, your Hornell Police Department liable for $1 million lawsuit for even stopping me. Right there with those lights on, that's a federal felony, and I will report you for it. You do not turn the emergency lights on unless there's an emergency.
The lights can be used to pull you over. That's probably what they're used for most of the time. I don't know where they got this idea. I really don't. But yes, the police can use their lights to pull you over.
That's federal law. Constitutionally federal law. Am I free to go?
Wow, he really dropped his dick on the table there. He thought he had something. Constitutional federal law. Am I free to go? No. No, you're not. What are you talking about?
No. Am I being detained?
Not at this time.
I'm not being detained, but I'm not free to go.
I know you don't have a valid license, okay?
Well, that doesn't matter. I'm not operating in commerce. Again,
listen, I'm not going to...
if you steal my vehicle, I'll have the sheriff down here arresting you for grand theft auto. Okay, you understand me? And the people who come here to steal my vehicle, I'll have him arrested for grand theft auto. I'm not fucking around, okay? I've had enough of this BS. Yes, I'm suspended because I don't operate in commerce. In fact, I'm not even suspended.
See, guys like this I wish I could cover for a really long time, but the candles that glow the brightest burn the fastest, and you just know this guy's gonna end up in prison sometime in the next year, and I'm not gonna have any content from him anymore.
Suspended. I've rescinded.
It's like Marcel. He was a beautiful explosion, and then it was over. You know? Except the explosion is out there somewhere, and we don't know where. But
my license, because I don't operate in commerce.
Oh, for the people who came in from the raid, we probably still have a decent number. Marcel is a previous sovereign citizen we'd covered, who hasn't posted in a long time because he's now wanted by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and he's on Winnipeg's Most Wanted because he made bomb threats against, like, a provincial governor or something. So anyway, he's in hiding, so we don't get any content from him anymore, which is sad.
Ever.
Okay, so you're operating out of class then, based on New York state law?
I am traveling in my private conveyance.
Okay?
Okay, well, you know what else is traveling?
Okay, that's
riding a bicycle down the highway.
Sure, you don't need a valid
and I don't need a license for that. And I don't need.
Yeah, that's a different vehicle. We have different laws for different vehicles. Surprise! You need a different license to fly an airplane. In some places, you need a license to steer a boat of a certain size. Yeah, that's how things work.
License for this, you know why?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're telling me, by your New York State law, you're telling me, I just want to make sure we get the...
Did we run out of Civil War threats or just changing things up? Just changing things up. We'll probably do the last round of Civil War threats tomorrow.
That's clear. You're telling me that I'm operating in commerce right now.
You're operating motor vehicle.
Do you have proof that I have trafficking goods, or because this is the world, this is the law, this is the Constitution.
This is the world.
And you guys spend fucking 90% of your job extorting people. I don't care.
There's no extortion here.
Yes, there is extortion. You're stopping me because let me explain this for the people that know what I'm talking about here. You're stopping me under a commerce law.
You're not free to go at this point.
Okay, someone needs you to read me my Miranda rights.
You're not being interrogated.
I need you to read me my Miranda rights. I'm gonna go need you to read me my Miranda rights now. Okay, that's third violation. That's $1 million, sir. Congratulations.
God damn it! Citisaurus says blast from the past. Oh god, what is this gonna be?
Okay, I'm gonna end this call right now.
I'm a judge and you're fucked, bitch. Fuck you.
I miss Marcel.
Okay, I'm gonna end this call right now.
I'm a judge and you're fucked, bitch. Fuck you.
I have those videos, even though his channel got deleted. I downloaded those videos prior, so I might be the only person in the world who has the last, like, recorded records of Marcel threatening people over the phone. I'm not gonna post them anywhere, they're just for me.
Sorry, your ignorance to the law doesn't excuse misconduct. This is the ridiculousness. This is the ignorance to the...
Hannah has Marcel NFTs. True!
The color of law. He's imposing color of law.
They shall not be funged.
Upon me, saying that I am operating in commerce, stating that I've got goods trafficking back here. Do you guys see any goods trafficking? Do you guys see any
Oh no, he's got kids. Do you see? He's got multiple, like...
persons?
Shit.
No. You're gonna lose this lawsuit, Hornell PD, and this is already going up on YouTube.
Oh no.
I wouldn't have got so hostile, but the dumbasses in this town...
Once Marcel is arrested, you should have a stream where we watch his old videos. That sounds great. Citisaurus says you should do a blast from the past type stream with some old Marcel content. If he gets arrested, or if it's ever long enough that we fully give up on Marcel. But he uploaded videos to his page like 2 weeks ago, so they were old videos, but he's the only one who has, you know, the password, so...
I don't understand the difference between color of law and common law. From here on out, this dude assumed my license was suspended, meaning that he claims he knows who I am. The all capital names, the straw man that the state of New York created for me, I rescinded that. Now this officer has gotten into a contract with me illegally. So he's gonna have to pay me $1 million. The city of Hornell is gonna have to pay me $1 million. The police department of Hornell is going to have to pay me $1 million. That's $3 million.
Oh, thanks for doing that math. That was hard for me.
I'm going to get a new home. I'm going to get a nice motor home. I'm going to get 3 new vehicles. It's going to be great.
Oh, he's bad with money, too. Even if he did get the $3 million.
Because
Yikes.
Their ignorance to the law doesn't excuse their misconduct. He's already stopped me. That's $200,000. That's their first violation. He violated my right to travel. He's restricted me.
My least favorite kind of sovereign citizen is the kind that thinks they're gonna get rich quick somehow off of all this. It's the dumbest.
Mr. Emo, I hope he's got good bank accounts, because Mr. Emo's gonna have to pay me $200,000, just for throwing his lights on. I will be reporting him, because you guys can see, he has got his emergency lights on. He sat there waiting for me. He was at the stop sign probably 5 minutes because the other cop told him I was in town driving.
Oh, paranoid too. Rachology says if he gets arrested, you might actually want to check with the authorities that they actually own copies of the videos. Yeah, I might just send them some stuff anyway and contact them, because I don't know if they know if he's uploading videos to his YouTube channel. And I don't know if that's something they could maybe contact YouTube to find out if there's an IP address and where he's uploading from. If he's not using a VPN anyway. So, yeah, maybe I should contact them. Eldronder says, look, your baseball cap is torn. You're not getting $3 million every time you get stopped. Come on. And H-Beard says, Mr. Emo sounds like a great idea for a webcomic character.
Their terms, driving, even though I'm traveling. It's going to be great. Let them write me a ticket, because guess what? Each ticket, $500,000. Yep. Yep. $10 million the city of Hornell got to redo their downtown. I guess I'm going to have to take half of it.
Oh, he's a dick, even if he was right, which he's not, but that's funny. I like that he's relishing over the idea that, like, he could take, like, $5 million of city funds meant to improve the downtown area and just take it for himself because fuck you, he doesn't think the law applies to him. Elminato says, wait, in his mind he got $3 million and he wanted a motorhome and several vehicles and a house. He wanted a house, a motorhome, and several vehicles.
I'm sorry, but this is how public officials...
Did I say Marcel was caught? No, he was not. Citisaurus says, how the fuck else are the cops supposed to signal to you to pull over if they're not allowed to turn on their lights? To be honest, I think cops are a little too much with the pulling over in general, but if they're pulling over someone going 100, they kind of need the siren and lights. Yeah, I don't know. I think they just don't want cops to be able to pull people over.
Or...
Which, like, I get it. Cops fucking suck, but, like... I do agree with, like, speeding laws existing, you know? And making sure people have licenses and stuff.
Parents of... we all see.
We could talk about the expense of vehicle ownership, but that's a whole other topic. Expensive vehicle ownership and registration, and the need for cars in the United States especially because of the way cities are set up. That's neither here nor there. At least in this discussion.
Or... forget it. I'm done talking. I'm not going to say another word to this officer. I'm done. Just going to keep recording. Let him violate my rights. Ignorance to the law does not excuse misconduct, especially from officer of the court or officer of the law. I told him that. I told him my rights. I told him the law. He wants to write up tickets. He told me I'm not free to go. He told me I'm not free to go. He told me I'm not detained, but he told me I'm not free to go, and he did not read me my Miranda rights.
You're not being you don't have to be read your Miranda rights unless you're being interrogated. And even then, there was a recent Supreme Court ruling where I'm not even exactly sure anymore. I don't remember the specifics, but basically they weakened the Miranda rights, I think. But I don't know enough to even say that. I don't know. But Miranda rights have never been for anything other than, like, before you're actually interrogated.
This guy has screwed...
Your testimony is only applicable and, like, valid if you're read your Miranda rights.
Himself so bad. So bad. So bad. So, hopefully this officer is not going home anytime soon today because I will be calling the sheriff to arrest him for violation of my person's property.
I'm gonna call the sheriff on the cops. That'll go well.
This cop's violating my rights.
Told that guy.
A couple men and women walking by, which we are. We're all men and women. Some of you are confused, but either way.
Oh shit! Random fucking transphobia, NB-phobia shit? What the fuck?
In this country...
Out of nowhere! Sorry, everyone.
We have the inalienable rights to do everything under the color or under the common law. All color of law, all of it. all codes, all policies, all state statutes, revised state statutes, whatever they tell you, is a commerce terminology. And you got to be operating in commerce to adhere to any of those.
Stefan, thanks for following.
It's unfortunate that this officer is going to financially be wrecked for the rest of his life. It's very sad. I hate to do it, but
it doesn't seem like you'd hate to do it. It seems like you're relishing it.
Last time I'm going to allow the city of Hornell to pull me over.
What does that mean? That's ominous. Do I need anything? Yeah, would you maybe bring in... Oh god, I have a lot of good stuff out there in the freezer. There's either a pizza that looks really good, the Bessie one, Bessie's Revenge or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Love you.
Love you too. Thank you.
They're going to go nuts when my private plates get put on. They're not going to know what to do. So, again, to clarify, this officer said I am not being detained, but I am not free to go. And he didn't read me my Miranda rights. So,
again, this is not the place where your Miranda rights are necessarily read. They just have to be read to you sometime before your interrogation.
He violated my rights to freely travel. Let's count that. He detained me and told me I wasn't detained, but told me I wasn't free to go. Humongous violation. He's argued with me about what his definition of the law and my definition of the law. My definition is backed up by the Supreme Courts, backed up by thousands of case laws. He's going to lose this case. Anybody watching this, you all know that understand the difference between color of law and common law, that this officer has put himself in a financially disheartening situation for the rest of his life.
I feel so bad for this guy. He's genuinely so ignorant, and obviously he made like the dumbass transphobic comments. I get it. I'm trans. That also fucking hurts me when people do that shit. But you can tell he's a victim of his own ignorance. He's not only hurting others, but also himself with his profound lack of understanding of the world around him and lack of curiosity. I don't know. It's real bad.
Because I will not stop.
I wish for this man the gift of self-awareness and some humility and some perspective.
I'm going to have some nice new toys. And it's going to be, unfortunately, at the behest of the taxpayers, because we, the taxpayers, allow criminality coming from public officials. He doesn't think he's being a tyrant. He thinks he's doing the red, white, and blue, almighty, great, oh, I'm protecting this and that. He sat at that stop sign waiting for me. They had a camera at the store I was just at, getting gas. They watched me. They literally conspired to pull me over. That's another violation. That is literally, what do they call it?
This is the second video he has on this channel, but it looked more interesting, so I put this one on first, so we still have his other video to watch. He's assuming that they're conspiring against him because he's been pulled over twice, when in actuality the reason is because he still doesn't have an up-to-date plate. It's not a conspiracy, you just broke the same law more than once, so you're getting pulled over when cops see you.
Entrapment. There's an entrapment charge too.
An entrapment charge? You failed to fix your... You failed to get up-to-date inspection stickers.
There's another $200,000. We seriously cannot be this blatantly ignorant. And thank God I got it all on camera, and I will be requesting that officer's audio. If he doesn't give me that, and it better not be cut off at any given point either. Every stitch of his audio, everything he's saying inside that car right now, better be on that audio, sir. I hope you understand the difference, and you will, because this guy right here, he's gonna be financially wrecked for the rest of his life. Probably gonna be hanging drywall on the weekends just to keep food on his table.
Why would you, like, that's such a weird vindictive attitude to have, too. First of all, degrade, like, super shitty attitude about people who, like, do building for a living. Like, I'm sure it's not fun work, I'm sure it's hard on your body and really difficult work, but still, I guess this guy fucking has no respect for people who do manual labor like that. Secondly, to somehow want to push someone into poverty, and I get it, fucking ACAB, I understand, but this guy literally pulled you over for one of the most milquetoast laws ever. So fuck you, you selfish, narcissistic asshole.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not saying another word to this guy. When he comes back to my vehicle, I'm gonna exercise my Fourth Amendment, which I'm doing, keeping him out of my persons and property. You sure that's me? He's gonna give me a ticket. I'm gonna say, you sure that's me, bud? Gonna find out that's not me either.
H-Beard says, this is like evangelicals who fantasize about being in heaven and watching people in hell. Yeah, it's just like weirdly vindictive shit.
I don't interact with the all capital name. I never sign my name in all capital letters. Ever. Have you ever signed your name with all capital letters?
What he's referencing right now is the fact that on legal documents, generally your name is in all capital letters. Sovereign citizens believe that this is indicative that it is not actually talking about you, but about a legal fiction straw man version of you that has to exist in order for the state to have any authority over you, the flesh and blood person. In reality, the reason is because it's easier to read things in all caps. So for legal documents and stuff, it just helps. That's it.
No? I don't think so. I'm gonna have the sheriff have to come down here and arrest this man. It's unfortunate. The sheriff's not gonna know what the hell to do. But if he doesn't, I'll sue the sheriff too.
I'm gonna sue. You get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit. Just everyone.
See what he's doing right now? He's writing all these tickets thinking that he's gonna get me to come to court. Here's what's gonna happen when he gives me all those tickets. I'm gonna write the court telling them that the court's gonna have to pay me $100,000 for my time, for my special appearance to come to court to answer for these stupid tickets that he thinks apply to me.
He thinks he can charge the court for appearing in court. That's not how that works. Stone Corbell says, I sued the sheriff, and I also sued the deputy.
I'm going to demand that the judge dismiss them, and that he pays me before he dismisses them.
That's not how dismissals work. Judge, I demand that you dismiss this case, and also that that cop gives me $1 million right now. Where's my gavel? I lost my gavel. He demanded it. I can't say no. Give that man $1 million.
And if the judge doesn't, I'll sue the judge. I'll sue the clerk. I'll sue the bailiff. And I'll sue the DA. I hope you're all watching, because I'm going to sue you, each and every single one of you. And I'm going to do, after I get all this money from the violations of these officers, I'm going to put a big house up on the hill to remind them. This is what happens when you mess with we, the people.
Sky Comet says, you're going to get laughed at and then arrested. I mean, he might get arrested and then laughed at. The order might be different, but yeah.
That's right.
Where's he getting the money to sue all these people? He'll probably do what a lot of the sovereign citizens do and try and file in, oh gosh, what's it called? In something pauperous. In... something pauperous, and it basically means you're filing a lawsuit as a poor person, air quotes, and it means that you don't have to file the normal filing fees. You just get to file stuff for free. Per se, in forma pauperis, thank you. I appreciate that. But also, this gives judges discretion to throw out lawsuits much more easily than if you had actually paid for the filing fees. So a lot of sovereign citizens will not only try and litigate pro se, meaning as their own attorney, but they will try and file things for free as well. Sometimes they get it. And usually their cases get thrown out immediately because it's very easy to do when you file them for free.
Issued for unexpected motor vehicle, okay? Based on your state vehicle and traffic law. Your court date for that will be the 25th of October, okay? At 10 a.m. You're also have been issued for unlicensed operator, okay? An aggravated unlicensed operation in the 3rd degree because you don't have a license, okay? You have a not.
The Supreme Court decision said cops can't be sued for not reading Miranda rights. Can the testimony still be thrown out of court for that?
On driver's ID only, that is suspended.
Is it just about personal liability of the cops?
Okay. All right. You are not free to drive away from here.
Oh, that's too bad. I live right there. That's where I'm going.
Not allowing you to drive away.
You sure you want to do this? You understand, Mr. Emo? No, you're going to fucking listen to me now, because you are a fucking public servant.
Oh, shit. This is getting spicy.
And right now, I'm the public, and you're going to listen to me. I don't care. I'm not putting anybody in danger. How do you assume I'm going to put somebody in danger?
We don't even know if this vehicle is worthy for the road because you don't get inspected.
It's not worthy for the road,
because it's not inspected.
Do I have to make sure it's worthy for the road?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
State inspection is for.
You sure?
Absolutely.
Everything you're saying, sir, you're incriminating yourself into a major financial lawsuit. I promise you. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to send the court a nice letter, and they're going to send me a letter back saying all charges dismissed. And then I'm going to go down, file a lawsuit against Mr. Emo, the city of Hornell. It's not only my right. You know what else is my right? My right to travel upon the public highways thereon by horseback, carriage, automobile. You can listen. Your ignorance to the law doesn't excuse your misconduct. 1, 2, 3, 4 misconducts right there. I'm not touching them. Have a good day, and I'll be heading home. Thank you, sir.
What an asshole. Also, was he wearing a Trump shirt? Hold on. Let me swing back a little bit. Could have sworn I saw a Trump shirt. Don't want to stereotype. TR. Could be a U. Hard to tell.
And home. Thank you, sir. Am I not free to go?
You as a human are free to go, but the vehicle is not free to go. I'll let you park it here and have somebody with a license come get it. All right? I'm cutting you a break. I'm not towing your car.
You're not cutting me a break. These right here is not cutting me a break. Cutting me a break is saying, you know what, sir, I understand that you're a man and I'm a man, and I understand that I took an oath. Took an oath to the Constitution, right? Let the people know you took an oath. Did you take?
Yeah, it might just say TRU. I don't know.
Take an oath?
I did. Absolutely I did.
You know why he let me go? Because he knew I could sue his ass. The sergeant, he let me go because he knew I was going to sue him.
No, in the first video, the cop just gave him a warning.
And now and he's had this conversation with all of you. Y'all sat down and watched the video. You know damn well that if you went to an actual DA who understands the difference between codes, policies, state statutes, and common law. In other words, color of law and common law. You right now are issuing color of law on me. You've already did it. You're screwed yourself. You're done. You've already written them. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Trump shirt.
I've got half a block to go. Unfortunately, you're not being a professional, a man in your uniform with the oath you took. The professionality would have been like, sir, you're absolutely right. You do have the right to travel. And what did he do? He let me go because he knew I would have sued his ass. And now
he warned you.
Now that he's had this conversation with all of you.
I did not have a conversation.
Well, you know this. You guys sat there watching me on camera. You waited at that stop sign for how long were you at that stop sign for, sir? How long? I've seen you.
Do you think I just thought you were just coming along?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You sat there waiting for me because y'all saw I left 7-Eleven to get gas. You sat there waiting. He saw me coming into town another direction. I've got y'all on camera. You're gonna look stupid. All right, well, here's the situation. I got a corner to go. I'm not walking home. All right, these officers just screwed themselves majorly.
Is he gonna run? Is he gonna run? Please let him run. Please let him run. Please let him run.
Biggest mistakes these officers made. I want to let you all know. This one here. 1, there's 200,000. 2, 200,000. 3, 200,000.
He doesn't have to run, he said free to go. He's free to go, but the car can't move. So if he tries to move this car, then he's gonna get arrested.
4.
And I'm hoping he tries to move the car and gets caught.
200,000. That's $800,000. He pulled me over, that's another 200,000. That's $1 million. He's not letting me leave my vehicle, traveling down the highway, that's another $500,000. Okay? I'm not fucking around with these guys no more. He seems to think he knows and understands the law. He don't. And they're gonna lose. Now, I'm gonna send the court a notice of special appearance. And it's gonna cost the courts $100,000 for my special appearance. If they don't pay me that, it's gonna be some serious trouble for all the public officials in this town. I've had enough. I exercise my rights as they are instructed by law. I even told them the frickin' code.
He has documents for his bullshit? No, those were the tickets the cop gave him for his different vehicle infractions. He was just pointing at them and saying, I'm gonna get $200,000 for this ticket that was given me.
Or the Supreme Court ruling on this, and he ignored it. Another instance of the law. Ignored. Ignored. Ignored it. Ignored it. So, I'm gonna sit here as long as it takes for these fucking scumbags to leave. I got all day, buddy. I got all day long. And you're gonna waste your taxpayers' money. Your taxpayers' money is gonna be sitting here. See how you got 2 cops? See how they're blocking the roadway? That's actually a crime. They're blocking the roadway. Yeah, he's moving now. Blocking the roadway. There we go. Don't want to impede traffic. That's a violation of your rights. See how he's smiling? Because he knows I'm fucking right. These guys actually think they're going to get something on me. They're not. And I'm going to sit here till this cop leaves, and then I'm going to freely travel home. That's right. And I don't care. You can give me another fucking ticket. Go over there and sit, officer. Go over there and sit. You're not going to tell me I ain't going to travel in my private conveyance home. I'm going to. There ain't a fucking thing he's going to do about it. He's going to pull up behind me. He's going to give me another ticket. And then I'm going to sue him even more. You guys need to understand that you have rights in this town. You have rights in this country.
You do have rights. The things you think are rights aren't rights, though. MH Darkbeast with 100 bits says, Van Leeuwen, the company that did mac and cheese ice cream and Dijon mustard with pretzels ice cream for Wally World, updated their fall flavors. So amazing, I must share. The pumpkin cinnamon roll and Mexican hot chocolate are great. Let me look. Oh my god. Mexican hot chocolate ice cream would probably actually be really, really good. Sweet potato marshmallow casserole, pumpkin cinnamon roll, wild berry layer cake, hazelnut fudge cookie, strawberry, honeycomb, that'd probably be really good. Pumpkin delights. Oh. Some of those sound pretty good.
You have rights.
Incidosaur says, grow some balls and drive away then. See what happens. Don't think you'll have a fun time.
In your states, you have rights. Every single thing that you do that's operating under color of law, you better be in commerce. You better be in commerce. Better be in commerce. So we're gonna wait a few minutes because I know the one cop went down Maple Street to come back up Genesee to see if I'm still sitting here. The other cop's waiting down at the other end of this school here. See, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive home, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna arrest me for it, which is awesome. Because
Cool. Sky Comet says they're not stopping you from traveling. You have a pair of legs that are functional. You're always free to hoof it or pay bus fare. You have options. You're just a dick. He even said he just lives right up the street. Like, he's like a block away. He could walk. He's choosing not to.
Because right there, $1 million just getting the handcuffs on you. That's another $1 million. How far up is this lawsuit now, guys? Have you been keeping track?
Procagam, do you know you have rights? The Constitution says you do.
Been keeping track? They waited for me. He claims he wasn't. He knew when he pulled up. This vehicle is not in my name, by the way. It's in my fiance's name. He pulled up. He knew who I was. He already told me I didn't have a license. He told me the inspection was out. He told me all these things that he would have had to come up to the vehicle to get that info from, which means I was just entrapped.
Wait, was there a kid in the car? I missed it.
To see if I'm still sitting here. The other cop's waiting. Come back up. Come back up Genesee to see if I'm still sitting here. The other cop's waiting down at the other end of this school here.
Okay, guess not.
Keeping track? Been keeping track?
The YouTube channel is called Sean Adams. This is
They waited
the guy
for me. He
uploaded
claimed
it. Like, the guy who this is uploaded it.
He wasn't. He knew when he pulled up. This vehicle is not in my name, by the way. It's in my fiance's name.
Oh, I'm sure she's gonna be thrilled, sir.
Pulled up. He knew who I was.
Procagam says he has another vid with the outcome of this encounter. I thought the other vid was the previous video.
Already told me I didn't have a license. He told me the inspection was out. He told me all these things that he would have had to come up to the vehicle to get that info from, which means I was just entrapped.
No, they can look up your driver's license plate or know that there's a vehicle with your description without a plate out there. Like, what? It's also not what entrapment means.
Entrapment at its finest.
If they actually catch you committing a crime, like, of your own volition, that's not that.
And I will be...
Sorry, I missed H. Baird's bits. H. Baird said... This is like evangelical... No, that was from 16 minutes ago. Oh, there it was. What if he puts it in neutral and pushes the car home? Checkmate, legal system.
Be now traveling down the roadway. They have all disappeared. I want them to arrest me because now they're just gonna... Everything that they do from here on out is deeper in debt than they will be.
Yikerinos!
One man telling another man that they can't travel in their private conveyance down the roadway is a crime. It's called a violation of your civil rights. Civil rights for violators under color of law. They love this type of stuff. They love it.
This dumb asshole.
Well, they left the area. Because they knew I was going to do it. Not ending this video until I get home. Tell me I'm not going to drive home. Guess what, officer? I just drove home. Actually, I traveled home, not drove. I didn't drive. I'm not a driver. I'm a traveler.
He fucked up!
Traveler. Fuck you gonna do about it? Come bring me another ticket and see how stupid you could possibly be.
Well, we'll at least probably get one more video out of him before he gets arrested. Saved. This was the earlier interaction he had with the cops.
Unless I've done
the section
to a crime.
Do you want to do
documentations at home. That and
But we'll save that for another day because we got other stuff we can watch. Eldronder with 100 bits and a link.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood!
I miss Oblivion. Someone remaster Oblivion. Yes, I know Skyblivion is a thing. I'm excited for it. Abby, my dudes, thanks for gifting a sub. Time for some whiz-biz. Says, hi, first-time watcher. Hope you're all well. Hope you're well, too. Welcome, welcome.
What's your name?
No, what's not my name?
I need your license, registration, and insurance.
What did he just...
What's your name?
No, what's not my name?
Got him.
I need your license, registration, and insurance.
Well, I mean, I would like to cooperate. I'm just, I need a few, I have a few questions before,
I need your license, registration, and insurance, and your last name?
what, can I have your name and badge number, please?
I need your license, registration, and insurance.
Well, can I have your name?
Are you unwilling to provide your license?
No, absolutely, I'm not unwilling.
Then I need that now.
Well, I need your name and badge number.
Give you a business card right now. License, registration, and
Before contracting with you.
You are required by law.
Are you okay? If you're threatened, I do not like being threatened. I don't like being threatened.
Provide that now.
Excuse me?
Willing to provide it?
I'm absolutely willing to provide it if you're threatening me.
You just fucking give him the license. It's required. H. Baird says, alright, the cop said his trial was in late October. I'm creating a headcanon where he deletes the video so the VOD for his stream gets used in court instead and they listened to all the commentary.
Okay. So what is it?
Are you threatening me?
I'm asking you to identify.
Because I don't... Have I breached the peace? Have I breached the peace?
You're forced to identify.
Well, under threat, duress, and coercion, you can address me as Adam.
Okay, Adam. Halfway there. What's your last name?
It's...
MH Darkbeast says, did that guy have a traffic cone on his head? Can we watch him next? The Crazy Eyes Entrapped Me. Oh, that's Leonard French. He's not a sovereign citizen. He's a lawyer and a very funny, nice guy. He just had a video I might have wanted to watch. I like watching the first-hand ones more, but he's a lawyer, so it was him reading a legal document from a sovereign citizen.
I don't...
Lily Love Stuff says, I fell asleep almost an hour ago and we're still on this dude. I mean, this is a different guy. This is a different guy. We just started this guy.
What? How is what my last name?
Your last name?
Its last name is Star.
Oh, okay. What is its middle name?
Its middle name would be Michael.
Birthday?
October 23rd, 1982. I'm only giving you this under threat, duress, and coercion.
Okay, that's fine. And how about insurance? You have that?
I'd rather not provide any information that could incriminate me.
It's as in what he believes is his legal straw man. He's not actually using it or its as pronouns. I think some people do. But, he just means his legal straw man because sovereign citizens often believe that there is a legal straw man, a dead legal entity that represents you, that the state considers to be you, and that's how they have authority over you. It's basically the equivalent of a legal voodoo doll that they think gives the state authority over them. It doesn't make any sense. Don't try and rationalize it, because it's not rational.
Hey, do you have any vehicles?
Woody Harrelson will play this guy in the movie.
Hey, do you have any vehicle information, registration, or anything of that stuff?
I'd really.
Yes or no?
I'd really rather. I'd rather.
I need to see your vehicle to make sure it's not stolen.
Do you have a report of a stolen vehicle?
Do you have vehicle information or not?
Well, do I have the right not to provide you with anything that could incriminate me?
In a traffic stop in the United States, you are required to give license, registration, insurance, at least. Like, some states also, I believe, require proof that you've had your car inspected or something. This varies state by state, but that's like the minimum. Unless there are states that don't require auto insurance. Not sure. Either way, you're required. This isn't about a Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. That's not what this is. You need to give those documents. It's a legal requirement.
Provide me with vehicle information. Check your glove box.
Can I know why?
Yes, because it's required by law.
Can you tell me what law?
You have the VIN concealed.
I don't have the VIN concealed.
Move that paper
then. Is there something requiring me to?
Yes.
Like I'm just trying. I'm trying.
The state of Washington.
I'm trying to help you, but I.
No, you're not trying to help me.
But I need to understand what's going on.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to help. I just don't understand what's going on.
Well, I just heard bits of it, but you have to at least identify the VIN. All he wants is the VIN. You're out of here. You play that game, you go in handcuffs, and it's a waste of time.
That sounds
We
like
don't want to do that. You don't want to do
that sounds intimidating.
Oh, yeah, you probably should.
It is.
I wouldn't want to get arrested.
But I'm just telling you how the law is. No one's threatening you or anything. We're just explaining it to you. If you're concealing a VIN, it makes us think, oh, this truck's stolen or something.
Well, do you have a report of a stolen vehicle that matches
I'm sure they have lots of reports of stolen vehicles. That's not the point.
this description?
I've never seen it in my life. I don't know.
But you guys don't have a report, do you?
Do you think every cop memorizes every stolen vehicle in the area? That's not how this works. That's why they check the VIN number.
We stop cars that are stolen. Doesn't mean I don't have every stolen vehicle memorized in my head. It's been stolen between here and Portland.
Okay, so but you do have a Green Ranger with a green canopy, or sorry, black canopy. Well, I mean,
I would say the same thing to the 80-year-old woman driving if she said the same thing. You have to identify the VIN. What did he stop you for?
I'm not sure. I have no clue. He's. I mean, it would appear as you guys are declaring emergency.
Emergency?
Those are emergency lights, aren't they?
That's what he did to pull you over.
And I just don't understand. Sorry?
It's not an emergency. It's a traffic stop.
So, yeah, now I'm really confused. I mean,
What's there to be confused about?
Well, did he witness me breach the peace?
Okay, we can probably figure out, we probably had a history with this, so what he's doing now is he's calling our offense, he's going to do it the long way, he's giving you the benefit of the doubt, okay? Because he could technically just arrest you, put you in the back of the car, and take you to jail, okay? But
Well, right, I don't either.
So, what you're probably doing is talking yourself into additional charges like concealing a VIN plate or something like that, so, okay?
Well, I mean...
So, just sit tight, it's fine. So you realize he's got probable cause to arrest you right now for failing to give information?
Do
you realize that?
For what? Like, I mean...
By law, you have to identify your vehicle, give out your ID, all that. You're driving on a city street.
So I don't have the right to privacy?
No, you have to identify yourself. It's state law. You can read it.
So, okay, suppose I was riding a bicycle down the road.
What's that?
Suppose I was riding a bicycle and he stopped me.
You'd have to commit a violation.
A violation, but not a crime. Right? I mean,
your right to privacy keeps you from having unreasonable search and seizure, not no search and seizure ever under any circumstances. Do you know what probable cause is? The Langren, thanks for 6 months.
A crime, not a violation.
Yeah, we need probable cause to stop you. We're past that part. I'm not going to argue that part.
Well, I mean,
there was obviously probable cause to stop you. Now we have probable cause to arrest you for failing to give information. Okay? Now, am I going to have to break your window out and pull you out and handcuff you, or will you get out voluntarily?
I don't know why. Why would I be under arrest?
Okay, I told you for failure to give information.
I gave him information.
You won't let him see the VIN.
If I have.
You have that thing covered up intentionally. Don't bullshit me, okay?
No, I do not. It's
it's
a smelly.
Okay, then take it off. Move it then.
I mean,
I'll let you move it.
If you're threatening me, I'll take it off.
I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you, you need to move it. Will
But
you move it?
under the threat of arrest, I will remove it.
Okay, it might save you a tow bill because he's looking at probably towing your car right now.
Well, I mean, if I don't have to remove it by law,
You do have to move it by law, and I see the VIN. And
so I'll be arrested if I don't remove it.
Huh?
I will be arrested.
You're going down that road. It's the sergeant's decision.
Well, I mean,
but you're going down that road.
Well, I'd like to know. I mean, I don't want to break the law.
What are you trying to hide here?
It's just my privacy.
So you cover up a VIN?
It's privacy.
It's a privacy thing?
Yeah, it's
Why? And why?
because I have the right to privacy. No.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm telling you.
That you don't have the right to cover up. Legally, you need to have your VIN number displayed. That is a law.
God, I mean,
by the police, you have to show us the VIN. Are you going to do that?
only under threat of arrest.
What?
Only under threat of arrest.
I'm telling you, you can be arrested, yeah. Just move it and let me get the VIN.
But I don't understand why.
Because you have to identify the vehicle.
Can you show me the law? I mean.
I don't have the book on me. You can feel free to look it up yourself when you get home.
Well, I wouldn't even know where to begin looking.
Huh?
Did you know what Google is?
I wouldn't even.
Title 46 RTW.
Oh.
Just go on the internet. You know what? You know how to do it. I mean, come on. I mean, you don't seem like a dumb guy. You know how to. You can read a law book, right?
Well, I don't read the law books because that's statutory.
Okay.
Right.
Then why do you want to argue every part of?
I haven't argued anything. I'm asking questions simply so I can understand better.
Are you going to show the VIN or not?
I mean, under threat of arrest, I will.
Okay. Then move it.
So I will be arrested if I don't.
Yeah, you could be.
Could be or will be. Could be or will be.
You have you have made a criminal offense. You could be arrested.
You keep saying could, but can you define could?
I'm gonna leave it up to him now. I'm just trying to help.
Well, may I speak with him? I mean, this is being recorded.
He's calling the office right now, getting the information. Apparently, we have some history with you or something I'm not aware of.
This is being recorded. Just
Yeah, he's being deliberately obtuse.
Can I have your name too, please?
Right here, Simmons.
Simmons.
Yeah.
Do you have a number or personnel number?
No.
No.
What I'm saying is, you're gonna end up probably maybe getting this truck towed. You could be arrested.
Well, I don't want to. That's not what I'm aiming for.
Why have you been so difficult?
I don't feel like I am. I'm just trying to assert my rights.
You don't have a driver's license, so do not drive off, okay, or you'll be taken into custody, okay?
Is that a
ticket?
He doesn't have a driver's license?
I feel that's very threatening.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
Well, what crime is it?
Feel however you want.
It's driving without a license.
What crime is
No
it?
driver's license. You're getting a ticket for driving while suspended. It just fell through the crack in your window.
Ooh, suspended license too.
So do not drive.
I'm not driving. Fucking bitch.
You fucking bitch. Oh shit, is he driving away? This stupid motherfucker, what is he doing? You dumb ass. Oh my god. What the hell? Well, I'm guessing he got arrested, because that's the end of that. What a crazy guy. Alright, saving this guy too.
This is what Tacoma Park security guards do, is harassing people. What you just say?
Don't mess with the road sign.
Park up front, let me show you what I do next. Come on, tough guy. Come on, tough guy. Come on, tough guy. This officer just told me on my own property, don't mess with a sign.
Is he threatening a cop? Lily Love Stuff says, Tacoma Park, oh shit, it's the DMV, y'all. Yep, this is some good old DC suburbs. What is he doing?
That's what I thought. He went back and parked on a parking lot. Asking people. What's your name and badge number, officer? Let me have your name and badge number. You got a card?
No, I'm not giving you a card.
You're not giving me a card, sir? Get your supervisor down here.
No, I am the supervisor.
Get your supervisor down here. Call your chief.
Okay.
This clown, officer right here refusing to give me his name and badge number. What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number?
I'm Earl.
What's your badge number?
Don't worry about my badge number.
You're not gonna give me your badge number?
I don't have a badge number. We don't have badge numbers. It's in DC.
Get your supervisor.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I thought so, clown.
Be a man. You're 50.
Clown nigga. I thought you was gonna do something if I shake that pole again. Man, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. You clown ass nigga.
What is happening?
That's what I thought.
Why is he
You sit your bitch ass over there and try to catch the person breaking in. Don't come and fuck with me. All right? You got the right one. Get your bitch ass and sit down in your car like a little boy should do.
What the fuck is happening? Lily Love Stuff says, I've eaten at that restaurant. Yes, I know exactly where this is. Oh boy.
Don't you ever come over here and bother me again. You understand that? You heard what I said? Don't ever come over here and fuck on this side, all right? Stay over there where you supposed to be at. Boy, come and show me that I'm a boy. Come and show me I'm a boy. Come and show me I'm a boy. That's what I thought, clown. Call for backup, because you can't do nothing with me. Who the fuck is you calling a boy?
You acting like a boy.
Who the fuck is you calling the boy?
Like a boy.
I'm not your boy.
You acting like a boy.
So long as you understand. I'm at 6500 New Hampshire Avenue.
far as when
It's a business, a soul food restaurant on New Hampshire Avenue. We won't get disconnected. I just was assaulted by an individual that is walking around with a police uniform on. I need Montgomery County Police Department here.
What? Is he trying to Uno reverse card? Is he calling the cops on the police?
I don't give out the telephone number.
Did you see what happened?
Okay, what I need is a law enforcement officer sent to this address. A Montgomery County police officer. Excuse me. Hello? I don't need a Tacoma Park. That's the individual that is marked card. He seemed to have a sergeant. What I need is a sheriff or a Montgomery County police officer here. Don't be looking at me. You done fucked up. I assure you that.
You grow up, man.
No, you gonna grow up. Outside that uniform.
50 years old. Man.
Yeah, okay.
Like
yeah, okay.
50-some years
yeah, okay.
old.
I'm gonna show you not to put your hands on the citizen.
You don't approach anybody. You don't come over here and approach a police officer, man.
Clown, please. Please.
See, that's your problem. You have no respect.
You're gonna get respect up there in Greenback. In Greenback.
This is the most ridiculous fucking argument. Like, the guy's being an asshole and just going up to fuck with the cop for no reason, but this cop is also escalating the situation. Like, the cop should just get back in his car and fucking leave. Like, what is he doing?
Oh, you gonna get respect. Hello? Hello? I want your chief down here. Oh yeah. Hey, excuse me. I need you to call a supervisor over this clown right here. I was just assaulted by this individual.
He is a supervisor.
Well, I need somebody else. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, but these are Tacoma Park officers that are here. I need Montgomery County. I just was assaulted by a sergeant of Tacoma Park, Maryland.
H-Beard says, this is Real Housewives level pointless arguing.
I'm sitting here. Like,
I need a Montgomery County police officer down here. Thank you. Hey, excuse me, officer. Is it possible I can call you, get your chief or whoever is in charge of him? Oh, don't worry. I'm going to file a complaint. I'm going to file a lawsuit. Okay? Hello?
To the police department and file your complaint. It's just that simple. No one's coming here. You go to the police station, file a complaint. Just the guy that put that video up.
Yeah, you right about that? I'm glad you understand. I'm the guy that put that video, and you on social media right now assaulting me. Oh no, you just turn that on, okay? But I promise you, your chief is gonna hear about it. You should have never put your hands on me. Half of them people saw you put your hands on me.
You don't approach me.
I need your supervisor over him. There's somebody over him. Say what? Oh, so that's what y'all do here? Is assault people and then tell them to go file a complaint? Hello? Hello? Yes, ma'am. I just called for 6500 New Hampshire Avenue, County, or the Sheriff Department. An officer down here at 65 New Hampshire Avenue. I just was assaulted by...
They definitely arrest him. Look.
Hey, Doc.
You're not gonna call? You're not gonna send a supervisor over this sergeant?
Hey, Doc. You can't go anywhere right now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not going nowhere, my man. You can bank on that.
Let me see your ID.
What crime have I committed?
Let me see your ID.
Arrest me then. Arrest me. Officer came.
Yeah, good. I got
What a strange American thing. Like, that guy was also being a cunt, but like, really? Did this situation have to get to this point? I feel like there were so many opportunities to just not, but whatever.
How's it going, sir?
What's going on?
Do you have your license registration on you by any chance?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Inspection's out is why we stopped you.
Oh, okay. It's going in on Thursday.
March.
Yeah, it's going in on Thursday. It's got to get some work done.
Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
This isn't the guy from earlier, is it? It is.
Badge number, sir.
It's Deputy Glass. It's like a glass window, GLASS, badge number 5680.
I don't live in glass houses.
I'm not sure what you mean by that reference.
I'm a targeted individual of gang stalking, and you are...
Oh no! Oh god, he thinks he's being gang stalked.
Violating my rights.
A gang stopping?
Targeted individual of gang stalking.
No, that's not a gang stopping, sir.
Gang stalking is what you report to.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do this on. Gang stalking is a delusion that people can get if they have like paranoid schizophrenia or other delusional mental illnesses. So yeah, I shouldn't watch this one. This guy is going through a mental health
Sir, but
crisis.
I'm a private citizen.
That's a shame. What's this one? What about this?
Yo, what's going on, Playboy? What is going on?
What's Chili been up to? I genuinely don't know. MH Darkbeast says, have we ever watched any of the court cam videos from A&E? This one is wild. Let me look.
For our next story, we head to Kauai.
Yeah, we watched that one.
In the land of the Playboy land today. What's going on? What's going on, little Charlie Bear? What do you got going on today? What is this little guy?
For those who don't know, Chili de Castro, also known as Delete Laws, is a grifter, in my opinion, in this space that goes around and spreads this, like, SovSit stuff. He charges people for paperwork and stuff for him to file for them. He charges people for what definitely isn't legal advice because he's not a lawyer and he can't give advice. But, like, it's, you know, you pay him and then maybe he'll tell you ways to beat the law. Anyway, this is just a random video of him talking. He talks all the time.
How you doing? You just thought he would say hello. Hello, Charlie. Say hello, Charlie. Hi, Charlie. What's going on out there in the land of YouTube? What's going on YouTube today? Okay. No, backseat, Charlie, backseat. Backseat, dude. Backseat. Backseat, Charlie. Backseat, dude. Backseat. So, just thought I would just pop on for a couple minutes. Should be pretty interesting next couple of days, I guess you would say. Oh, sorry about that. There. Oh, you gotta push that button. Yo. So this is gonna be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to this premiere coming out because I've been what's going on? Jeff Hates Pigs. Jeff Hates Pigs is in the room. What's going on? Jeff Hates Pigs. How you guys doing? V Boyer. Hello, V Boyer. Good to see you. How are you? Tim, what's going on? How is Tim? What is going on? Charlie, do you want to say hello to everybody? You have anything to say to everybody? Do you have anything to say? So I just got a premiere coming out here in about 19 minutes till Wapner. I'm just trying to find where we are here somewhere, and I'm gonna go. What's going on, Tasha? How are you?
Oh my God.
Button. Just take your finger and hit the like button. Sometimes to be honest with you, it only helps us grow because more people come over when they find out about us. Then as soon as they find out about us, more people come over to the channel and more people join. So if you guys are not a member yet, please join the memberships.
He's talking about, I think, how he's definitely not mad that people cover him and make fun of him for his bullshit legal non-advice.
Join the channel so that we can grow bigger. I'm not going to stop until we get justice in our country under any circumstances. I will not be negotiated with. I will not be talked down. I will not be cop-splained. You can't word salad me. It's plain and simple. The one thing I do understand are my rights. And you don't have a right to defame me. You don't have a right to stand up and sit on a throne and say slanderous lies about me. You don't.
He doesn't like that there's other people on YouTube that cover him. For instance, Blue Bacon, who's an ex-military police officer who covers Chili and points out where he's wrong about stuff.
Get that right. And if you do try to take that right, then I'm coming after you. And just so you guys know, anybody else on the internet, this time next year, you guys are going to find out. Good to see you, V Boyer. Philly, what's going on? What's going on, David Turner? You know, it's kind of funny because you know, look, when I got the news that my blood pressure was crazy, my knee's bad, like these things really messed with me because I love being a physical being. I love being this real, like, right? I like it. I enjoy being a physical, dominating presence. I like it, right?
Ew. David Goblin says, you can't word salad me. No, Chili, but we can give you a good puts on sunglasses dressing down. Sunglasses emoji.
Right? So when your blood pressure is too high, you can die. so you got to be careful because you can have a stroke or you can have a heart attack. So troll hunters in the house, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on? So listen, this time next year, when you guys hear that Delete Laws and his partner have sent out a cease and desist letter, and you decided not to heed that cease and desist letter, you get sued next. That's what my partner and I are doing. And this guy is a savage. I'm talking, you see how dedicated I am to overturning Terry, to getting a constitutional amendment that we have a right to the footage. This guy that I'm working with is a savage. I mean, there's very few people who fire me up, and my new law partner that I'm working with on these lawsuits, this guy, as soon as we start to talk, I can feel the adrenaline and I can feel it start to whoop, 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 whoop.
Chili is fucking crazy.
I get fired up. I just get so fired up. This dude, for some reason, and this dude and I connected over similar interests, but this dude fires me up. I mean, David Turner, you know what I'm saying? He fires me up. He gets me just where all of a sudden I want to fight. Because he said something to me 2 weeks ago. Rando Macho Man Savage, gonna snap into a Slim Jim. It sucks. Here's what sucks. Let me just tell you what sucks for me. I can't work out as hard. Matter of fact, I can't do really, the only exercise I've gotten in the past week was just riding the bike over there at Zahner's. And it's like, I'm just going through these personal things where I can't train as hard. I can't go as hard. I can't blow my heart out.
This man was almost a Power Ranger. I know.
I can't have a stroke. So the fact that I can't train as hard makes me a little bit softer, and I don't like it. I like to be hard as a rock. You know, I like to fight. I love it, and I don't get to do that now. So now that I realize that my physical capacity, simply just because of my age, is limited, now it's like, because I can't, you know, I can't do it. I can't put myself in a situation that could kill me. So now that option is kind of off the table, there's a new fire inside of me using my fingertips to go after people legally. This time next year, when you get a cease and desist letter from me or from my partner, and we say you have defamed somebody on the internet and we're not going to listen to it,
he's freaking out because of the people, again, pointing out where he's wrong, and he's calling that defamation even though it isn't. Flower Girl 13 with the hats off. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon, so I'm gonna reject this. Use it next time. I'm just rejecting it so you get your points worth out of it. Otherwise, it would only be like 10-15 minutes.
If you don't take heed to that cease and desist letter, what comes next is a federal tort lawsuit. Depending on where the person is that wants to sue you, depending on where they are. Because I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. The culture on TikTok was the same. The culture on TikTok was the exact same. If you have ideas and you have a vision and you have knowledge, well then the frauditors on there, they're gonna talk shit about you, make up things. Oh, on TikTok, by the way, you guys, it wasn't that I was a grifter on TikTok, that I was a racist. Like, there's black people in my family.
Wow, he didn't even do I have a black friend. He did I have a black relative.
I was raised with them. But now somehow oof.
And that precludes you from being racist, how?
Woof. Woof. Bostonian representing right there, huh? Look at that. That's a Bostonian representing. I'll tell you what, that looks like a Boston apple. Is that a Boston apple? That's a Boston apple right there. Nom 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 nom.
What the fuck is he talking about? MH Sharkbeast says instead of being a Power Ranger, he should have been a recurring villain of a faux ranger for SPD. Doggy Kruger. I was traveling, not rangering.
Oh yeah. Oh man, it's just great. Oh, and so right now I got this crazy. Wow, good Lord. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you and your mother and your family and everybody else.
Oh, he was being a creep? He was like creeping on a lady? Gross.
So I just want to what's going to happen over the next year here is there's Charlie, can you get in the back seat, buddy? Can you please get in the back seat? I don't know why you got to be up here, dude. I'm trying to talk to some people. I'm trying to have a conversation with some folks. Oh, how far away are we? Is it almost 3 o'clock? How far away are we to Wapner? We are 9 minutes till Wapner. God bless V. Boyer. Love you, man. Love you guys. I appreciate everybody here. Thank you guys for coming. And listen, don't be intimidated or afraid or worry about this or that. All you have to worry about is that you understand what liberty is. You understand what justice is. You understand what truth is. That one right there? The silver one? The silver one here? The tall silver one? Okay. So what did she say there? I can't read it. Hey, what's going on, JNS? How you guys doing? How are you? And Cope Dogs in the hizzy. In the hizzy. In the hizzy. Good to see you. Oh man, people getting timed out. I'm sorry to see that. I'm really sorry to see that. You know, I took a week and I relaxed, and now I've cut the coffee back, man. And I only had 1 cup of coffee yesterday. I had a cup and a half of coffee today. And I'm just trying, and I'm gonna, as soon as we get checked into where we're going, I'm gonna go and get my blood pressure checked and try to make sure I stay within it, try to get a good exercise in today at some point. But you know, I'm gonna be in Boston all weekend. So if anybody knows any great things to do over Labor Day, you gotta turn that off. If anybody knows any great things to do over Labor Day weekend while you're here, do that, man. Abs. Yeah, listen, I still have some abs, but I'll tell you, they're gonna go less. They're gonna go less. I can't work out as hard.
He has chaperone dancing too much at the prom. I
have to take it easy. You know, I have to watch because of.
Okay, I think I've had enough of chili. Do we have any short ones? Let me see if we have any short ones from the subreddit.
So my story starts with the phone call that you're about to see. I've edited down the whole phone call, not to try to leave anything out or mislead anyone, but because I'm afraid people may self-harm if they had to listen to the whole ridiculous conversation. But I'll put the whole video in another video, the whole phone call in another video if anyone cares to see it, or maybe just wants to feel a little better about their own life. But spoiler alert, at the very end of this entire video, they actually admit that my applications were, quote, rejected in error, and that my titles will be in my mailbox in 5 to 7 business days. They said that as I was being taken away in handcuffs. So I'll stop talking now, and you can watch the video of me talking some more. Here you go.
Apparently he assaults a DMV person in this video,
We'll get on.
but I don't know where.
The definition of assault. Let's say your criminal investigation. So I'd assume you. Huh?
Sure.
Cozy up.
Decided to come back and start harassing me some more.
Dude, I'm right here. Step back.
I've got the right to stand where I want to stand.
Oh, really? In my face you do?
So I'd like to make a kind of an important note right here, which is that when you see the camera pull back, that's actually me taking my right hand that my camera was in and extending it out as far as possible away from me, just in the hopes of getting us both in frame. So it kind of zooms out and makes it look like he's not actually as close as he actually is.
In my face, you gotta stand right here. Okay. Well, then we'll just cozy up, buddy.
I just don't want you to
cozy up.
I just don't want you to.
All right, we'll
record
cozy up.
transactions.
Since you don't want to give me my personal space, we'll just cozy right up, won't we?
Let's go outside and talk.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Grab your stuff. And
No,
let's
I'm
go
good.
outside.
I'm good.
You don't want to talk with me?
Yeah, I do. From a distance. You're not getting in my face like you just did.
I'm not getting in your face. I'm standing here talking to you like two gentlemen.
This is a normal distance to have a conversation with a perfect stranger. That's what you think, huh?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Is this what normal to anyone else?
Why is this bothering you?
Because you're 8 inches from my face. That's why.
Did
I'm about to clear my personal space if you don't move.
Are you threatening me?
No, I just told you I'm about to clear my personal space if you don't move.
I'm asking you to not record.
Okay, great. You can ask me all
if
you
you
want.
want to clear your
You can
personal
ask me
space,
all you want.
go ahead and clear your personal space.
No, I'll just let you to continue to assault me.
I have an alibi to make right here, and that is that I was wrong about it still being considered third-degree assault. The statutes have changed since my days on the job, and it now falls under harassment, not assault.
How am I assaulting you?
Do you know the definition of assault? Let's say your criminal investigation. So I'd assume that you know the statutes very well.
I do.
You know what third-degree assault is?
I do.
Placing someone in uncomfortable or offensive situation.
Like
Which is exactly what you're doing right now.
Like you're doing to all these people here?
By recording in a public building?
Sure.
That doesn't count. Listen.
Why doesn't it count?
Step back. I'm gonna move you if you don't step back from me right now. You understand?
I'm gonna stand here while you're doing the transaction because
move back.
Ooh,
This is a normal
see,
space.
that's an assault. That's an assault. That's an assault. That is an assault. You're not supposed to put your hands on people. Just saying.
So stop moving towards me, okay?
You will
I'm gonna
not
take
put
that
your
as a
hands
threat.
on me again.
Really? Okay. All right. Step up. See
Right.
what happens. Stop. Move back.
You're recording yourself assaulting me.
I'm recording. Look, I'm back into a corner here, and you won't stay back from me. So just stay right where you're at,
I'm
and we'll be
having a
cool.
conversation.
All right?
You okay? Okay.
All right, we're having a conversation.
Okay.
So you still don't have a name?
I do.
Okay.
So you witnessed him put his hands on me?
Hydrate.
You witnessed him just put his hands on me?
I did not.
I do want him arrested for assault. He just pushed me back.
He's 8 inches from my face. I have the
I'm
right to
asking
clear
you
my
to
space,
leave.
especially whenever I'm
He's-
tucked
he's
into
trespassing.
backed into a corner
He's
like this.
refusing to leave, so
What's your name, sir?
Sergeant Patterson.
Patterson.
Did you get your business done with the state?
No, I don't. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
but he
Yeah.
won't put his phone down to do
Because I don't need to, and you know that.
Yeah, I do know
Yeah.
that. But
He
won't
you can't
identify
touch
himself.
him, man.
Well, if I got in your face, if I got literally 6 inches from your face right now, you would have the right to remove yourself
I was
from that
standing right
situation. Right? Yeah. Okay. You do know this is all on video, right?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
So you're gonna sit here and lie to me?
We can have a copy of it.
Okay. Yeah. If you want.
And it's on video. You put your fingers right to my face. And
Investigations, accessible areas, any kind of a
I know
assault.
what fourth-degree assault.
No, what's you don't know. I'm not giving up my seat.
All of the
Okay.
rejects have been fixed.
Perfect.
Everything is cleared up.
Set up.
Ah, God damn it. Alright, anything else? Okay, I think we're probably done for the day. I appreciate everyone who hung out from the raids and stuff. Thank you very much. If you liked what you saw, give me a follow. Be interesting if you hung out for like two hours or whatever and didn't like it. So tomorrow I think we're doing Chud Watch, which is we're going to be looking at weird right-wing stuff. In particular, we've been going through a really long Twitter thread of right-wing terrorist threats towards the FBI and the country in general over a variety of things. So if you're interested in that kind of content, come hang out. Either 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern is when we start. We usually go 3 or 4 hours, just depends. Then Tuesday, of course, we have Tinfoil Tuesday, where we watch conspiracy theories and debunk them and play conspiracy bingo. That's a lot of fun. We do VHS garbage dump streams, where we look at all sorts of weird VHS tapes. That's a lot of fun, kind of a cleanse day from all the crazy. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a great community here, very LGBTQ plus friendly. Everyone's cool here, so hang out if you liked it. Other than that, let's see who we're gonna raid, shall we? Dare we? 3 days in a row, dare we raid Occult Comics? Because every time they're so excited. Let's do it! Can we make them cry 3 days in a row? Let's do it. Let's do it. And make sure everyone, Occult Comics just made affiliate for the first time, so gift lots of bits and subs, okay? They deserve it. They're wonderful, and they've done a lot of art and stuff for the stream, so support them. Alright, see you guys later. Have a good night.